Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Samurai of the Folded Sun. I, as always, am your host, Dev, going to be GMing this session as always. Joined with us today are our exceptional samurai. Say hi, samurai.
What's
Hi.
up, fuckers?
Hello.
Hello there.
As you can all see, we are very ecstatic to get this ball rolling. Now, last time on our episode of Samurai of the Folded Sun, suffice to say, everyone got turned into chocolate. Let's find out what's going to happen on this episode of Samurai of the Folded Sun. We met Nishi's ex. Anyways, y'all know what time it is. No,
Yes, he's real jerk.
no need to go on. Here we go. Hello. Well, my fellow disfranchised, I hope you all enjoyed my little gift to each of you. Consider it a courtesy of JPL Banks. For all the years of stealing from the poor and feeding the rich. We'll call it a long due debt they owed us, wouldn't we? And the interest rates were just far too high, I suppose. You know me. For I am you all. I only hope that I made your week just the slightest bit more bearable. You know me. And I am revolution. But let's remember, this is of course no thanks to His Imperial Majesty. How are you, Norihito? Are you doing well? You sitting all mushy-cushy in the palace, eh? Oh, yeah, no, I bet you're listening to this right now. Sitting there, drinking the country's finest sake, while people are struggling to even find water. But hey, may the Emperor's hand guide them to a better tomorrow, eh? Fret not, my fellow compatriots. You'll be hearing from me very soon. I have some things planned for his lapdogs. Don't you worry about that. I intend to keep my promise, unlike the Emperor would. This is Revolution. Out. Oh, what a refreshing morning indeed. And I think I have just the song to start off this morning. I've been really digging this one as of late, and I find that you'll all like it as well. We find ourselves awakening. We are 8 days in the future from past events, and it is bright and early in the morning, about 10 o'clock, as we find our party awakening in each of their respective rooms in the living quarters of the compound of the Order of the Fallen Sun. You have been for the last couple of days, each of you getting settled into your respective rooms. Tano, you awaken in such a position where you're not laying on the bed, but rather you were sitting against the wall with one leg up and sort of just fell asleep while listening to music on your headphones, and your head is leaned against the wall. Samir, you are huddled up into a ball as the blanket that you were provided wasn't the thickest, and you were pretty cold throughout the whole night, so you're kind of just like curled up. It's not uncomfortable, it's just not the best. Simon, you were spending the majority of the night flipping and turning, trying to find the best position on this bed. It seems that this one had a mattress that was a bit thinner than you would have liked.
I miss my dog.
You awaken in such a position where your leg is like half off of the bed, but like the majority of you is still on it. You're just sort of face first into your pillow. Shen wakes up completely fine. He slept on his back. He's used to living in very uncomfortable situations and even worse beds. So honestly, Shen got a really good night's sleep. Robert, you are appalled by the living situations. It is not the cleanest. It's certainly not the most comfy, nor is it lavish. It is a singular twin-sized bed with a singular pillow, a thin blanket, and you are wearing basically whatever clothes you could have gotten from your apartment in certain days that you might have gone to go and get them.
At least the hat's still clean. Computer love. Any idea, any luck about that radio signal we just listened to?
No, not really, but I mean, we all know it's that revolution guy. It seems like he's been hijacking the radio a lot recently. And not only that, but also news networks and various just times on TV. He's really getting out there. Lots of people are hearing him.
That's odd. Either he's a very good and very calculated man. He seems to be able to hack, sneak around, not be seen.
Yeah.
Something is bothering me. Lately, after the whole Chocolate Jesus incident, we've been researching, haven't we?
Just a slight bit, yes.
Any luck of befriending that AI we managed to meet?
Oh, you mean Amadeus?
Hey, no, just because she is technically a supercomputer doesn't mean she can't outclass you.
Oh,
You basically.
I'm not worried about that at all. She just doesn't give a fuck about anything, and it's just like, it makes me really mad. Why doesn't she care about like anything?
She's a computer. Intelligence. All she follows is logic. They could not implement emotions like you.
Her outfit's tacky.
Oh, come on, even you have to admit that.
Whatever. I'm gonna go back into the glasses.
Just make sure to stay out of harm's way unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay. You don't have to treat me like a doll, by the way. I can take care of myself.
Yes, but I'm very worried about you. You're technically my only family member left, and I don't want to lose you yet.
Robert, I'm here to protect you. Not the other way around, silly.
Do our best to make sure we don't fall behind.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Just promise me you just be careful.
Okay. I'll try to be more careful.
Thank you.
Can we eat? I'm hungry.
How can you even eat? You're basically made of pure data.
I like to pretend that I'm eating. It makes me feel like a person.
Well, we have a computer in here.
Okay.
Which I'm still surprised you haven't tried anything to gather more coding data or something.
Oh, I have. I just do it while you sleep. Because I never need sleep. I don't need anything.
Except apparently food.
Well, that's just because I like it.
I'm not gonna win an argument whether you are or not.
No. Huh. Tano, you're the first to step out of your room, as all of you follow suit. Each of you get out of your beds. If any of you want to take a shower first, you do so, of course, and you walk out.
As I leave my room, I'm gonna grab a singular crutch. I'm not used to the new developments yet.
Of course. Yes, needless to say, all of you are now level 1 cybernetic users. Tano, you of course have your cybernetic hand. Samir has a newly made cybernetic arm. Simon with a cybernetic leg, and Shen with a cybernetic spinal cord.
He just walks out, barely woken up, hasn't taken a shower, didn't brush his teeth, walks out eating a chocolate bar to meet everyone else.
Robert,
Good
Shen,
morning, Samir.
you also wake up?
Tano.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey,
I'm gonna sleep.
Tano. I've got something to give to you because you lost all that time ago.
Oh yeah?
I'm
Real
gonna-
shit?
I'm gonna-
What is
I'm
it?
gonna hand Tano his new hammer. All done.
Tano takes his hammer and he looks at it. And I'm not sure if we can show the audience.
This is
but-
this
Oh,
is
yeah,
fun.
stream. How's the first 10 minutes of this going?
Oh, what did you guys think of that opening? That's what I'm really curious
That was
about.
really nice.
Did you guys like what I did there? Oh.
Yeah. Revolution, you say?
Hmm.
I don't suppose any of you got any better sleep than I did.
I slept alright.
I feel like I'm back home. This like minimum wage employees.
Man,
That's what I feel like.
just like home.
He trying to like pops his back.
That's good. Oh, how y'all doing?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Didn't sleep too well.
Oh, I'm doing fine. But how are you guys holding up? How's the new cybernetic limb doing for you all?
It's very stiff. Very stiff.
I could see if I could hook you guys up with better cybernetics if we make it out of this.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but
I
I mean, cybernetics is one of the best money you can buy. I mean, we got freaking Sato guy.
I
did it
just
for
have
us.
no idea how to use this thing.
Oh,
You
it's just
you use it like your leg.
Well, I figured that much, but I'm not used to it yet.
How is it taking you this long to get used to your leg? It took me like 2
To-
days.
Samir
I
took me
was
8
8.
months to get used to a phone.
okay. I think there should be a limit of how many spikes there should be on a hammer.
That is so
No,
good.
I like it. I like it. It's a meat tenderizer, which is fitting.
Yeah.
Precisely. Yeah.
It's gonna be it'll be tenderizing some form of meat.
He's gonna fucking vibe check us, guys. Careful.
I was like, Tano just
Where?
says, you know what? Simon actually is not a bad name for it. I'm gonna call it the meat tenderizer. Yeah. Seriously, Samir, this is amazing. How did you do this so quickly? This is
Or maybe
I've
just
been doing this stuff
tenderizer. It's a little more
over
nice and threatening.
12 years.
designs. You got the shark. Oh my god, it's beautiful. See like stars
Yeah.
appear in his eyes.
We're
I saw
losing
that,
Tano.
your old hammer meant it had sentimental value to you. Wanted to
Yeah, that one. First hammer. Like,
at least try to make up for what you lost.
Wait, Tano, were you just smiling?
what? No. Don't smile. I'm way too cool to smile.
Everyone,
The
Taito,
fuck's wrong with
Taito.
you?
All
Well,
right,
I guess I can deal with this
hand
one.
it back then if you don't want it.
I can deal with this one. All right.
Uh-huh,
I don't
uh-huh.
have anything else, so might as well.
Ah, good
yeah.
morning, gentlemen. Good morning indeed. How are you all settling in?
I'm surprised we haven't jumped on you the moment we get our robotic limbs after that stunt you
I
pulled.
can't feel my back. It hurts. Like
The robot hand's pretty cool. Not sure about you guys. I kind of like flex it and move it around.
At the moment, I can barely move my leg.
height dies down after you first.
Oh, Simon, please. The cybernetics that we have put in function on a very advanced system. All you merely need to do is flex the usual muscles that you would use to move your leg, and the sensors on them pick up the nerve movement, right? Because what the leg is doing is it's actually embedded into you,
Robert
right?
just slowly raises his hand to Rossetto and just puts it on his shoulder. He hasn't figured out how to use a phone. You're wasting your breath.
Oh my god. Okay, so real
Well,
quick,
an explanation would have helped.
you get rank 1 cybernetics, you get this thing called cybernetic body part. I think Tana's gonna take this new hammer and like put it into his cybernetic hand. Safekeeping.
Wow.
Simon, just
Yes,
think of that.
Simon, allow me if I may. And he walks over towards you. He takes a knee next to you. So, here at your kneecap, there are various muscles and nerves that usually fire off and will flex and unflex given the proper amount of movement that you're trying to assess for.
Well, yes, and about half of them were turned into Ghirardelli.
Precisely. But the nerves are still there, as are the muscles. So, whenever you think about moving your leg, as you usually would have, let's say moving your ankle, for instance, the sensors will pick up the actual firing, the signals that your nerves are sending into the leg, and pick up on the sensors of your actual flexing muscles, and in turn replicate the movement that you would have usually been doing with your normal leg. Except,
So, in
it's
short,
better.
it's meant to replicate the ion pathway in muscles.
Precisely, my good sir. Precisely.
I hate to be the one to break this bitter mood of talk, but I think I should probably get the ball rolling on this one. Mr. Saito, have you listened to the radio this morning?
Oh, please, 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 Robert, it's Sato. Sato. And if you cannot say that, just call me Mr. Unagami. But please, I believe we are all
like
friends
that's
here.
Sato.
Precisely.
I would hardly call you a friend after, again, the chocolate Jesus thing.
Oh, like I said, if you think that was bad, you haven't seen anything yet.
He did.
Admittedly, that's a bit worrying. That being
Hey,
said,
any guy who gives me a cybernetic hand is my friend.
Oh, you're in for
Feel like
much
this
more
is
than that,
better than
Mr.
mine.
Mitsuhide. And he walks over. And Samir, how are you feeling with your new arm and improved leg? I hope it's settling in well.
I'm glad I don't have to pay for these. I would probably go into a crippling debt.
Consider any debt that you owe and any debt you will owe paid. You are taken care of by me, Sato Unagami, and all of Unagami Incorporated. I promise you that with my resources, you will never have to worry about such a thing again. So long as we merely cooperate and you do the order proud.
Well, if I'm debt free for the rest of my life, I'll cooperate.
So,
I'm very glad to hear it, my boy.
Sato,
Tano!
my dear friend.
Yes, one moment though. I'm very curious. Tano, where on earth did you get chocolate from?
Oh,
Take a
this thing.
couple, yeah.
I got it from the shower.
I beg your pardon.
Well, I just, I used atomic punk to the ceramic tile in there, and it turned into a chocolate bar. I've been kind of doing that
Really?
the last few days, so I think you might have to get someone in there to that. But
That's such a marvel. Do you mind demonstrating something
Good
that Atomic Punk
red.
can do for me, please?
it actually takes a little bit of energy to actually do it, though. So, I don't want to use it too much.
Oh no, but of course.
luckily, you're very energetic.
This is true, but I just woke up, so
I have an idea. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out some Japanese yen. He gives it to you and he says, "Here, turn this yen into something. Anything."
Well, let's see. Kind of fuse with Atomic Punk, have him bring him out a little bit through my hands. And I'm like, all right, Atomic Punk, neutron bomb, yen, yo-yo.
My, what a marvel of a power that is! I say, these guardians of yours are quite an amazement. And yours, I mean, it's so ripped. And the spikes, that just screams Mitsuhide.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The spike?
Why, yes,
How do you-
the spikes on its hands, of course. Oh my, and
And
look, the
it's-
spikes on his head. Is that a gas mask? What an interesting creature. And he walks up and
whoever
looks over at him.
designs these things
I'm
really did a
gonna,
really cool job on these.
whisper over to Tano. This dude's not a stand user or a guardian user. So how can?
Care-
I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Usually on the ball about these things, but
Mr. Unagami. Why can you see Atomic Punk?
Oh, my dear boys. Why else would I be able to see Atomic Punk? I am also a Guardian user.
You just assumed he wasn't.
well, I mean, most people aren't.
Except-
Who would guess
Indeed.
that the rich billionaire had some secret powers or abilities.
Like
Never
Batman.
happens.
For fuck's.
Well, not quite like Batman. My stand is. I'm sorry, Guardian. I really do love that name. It's so straightforward. And it also takes into account for Guardians that do not appear standing next to you. Like, what about a floating stand, right? It wouldn't be standing, so why would you call it a stand at all? It's so much more straightforward and all-encompassing, I think, to call them Guardians. Don't you agree?
I mean, yeah. I mean, what
Tano
if a
did come up
guardian
with
was
the
like a
term,
toaster
so-
or like a car or something?
Yes, quite. Well, I assume you would all like to see my ability.
Oh yes.
And I'm backing up.
Allow me to introduce you to none other than Metal Days! As right next to him appears a small floating figure with a tiny little happy face, two little pointy ears, and radiating energy all around it as it looks at all of you and goes, Days! Oh, that's my boy! And he like grabs him by both of his like little cheeks and he goes, oh, you're such a good guardian, aren't you? Yes!
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
That reminds me
I
of a
love
really
him.
old game series. What was it? Pokemon.
Yes!
Man, like,
My stand, Metal Days, has the innate ability to possess and
Is it
animate.
meant to look like a Pokemon?
Well, I don't really know. I played a bit of it when I was in my younger years, but I don't know. This is just how he looks.
All right, I can't really
Just
argue with that.
animate what?
Metal Days has the innate ability to animate and possess any piece of titanium, and only titanium.
Very Pacific.
However, he is not limited to how much titanium it can be.
All right, so I'm assuming you would construct your facility so it would give you an advantage. So exactly how much titanium is in this facility?
Oh, my dear boy. Not at all. This is entirely concrete. Can't have anyone listening in. And as he like leans a little closer, who shouldn't be. But rather, I have a couple of special toys, if you will, that I've designed myself and have made entirely out of the metal.
Speaking of someone who should or should not be here, where's Nishi?
Ah, Nishi shall be accompanying us at a later date. In fact, that is exactly why I'm here. I'm sure you're all hungry and must be dying to eat something. Please, allow me. I wanted to take you all out for breakfast. I've heard of this wonderful Italian place that Miss Satsu has been telling me so much about, and I must go and see it.
It's good. Really good.
Simon,
It's
as
just
you go
like-
up to Metal Days, you see as he like starts floating around you and like is like swirling all around you and like, you know, gets up to you and like cuddles up on your face and goes, Days.
I'm going to put my hand up and kind of scratch it on the side.
Days. Oh, that's my good boy. Isn't he such a marvel?
Sato, speaking of things that are unearthly adorable, I'm gonna scoot up next to Sato and just kind of whisper in his ear, if it's at all possible, would it be possible to obtain some things from my old apartment? Namely a small corgi, and the other one being a brown and white stuffed rabbit.
Oh, yes, I see. Yes, quite. I can send someone over to fetch them. Would that be all right?
Yes, please do, with the utmost discretion.
Ah, quite. Of course. You can consider it handled, my good boy. As he gives you like a pat on like the back of your shoulder.
Mr. Sato, is it?
Yes! And you're Zhen, correct? As he
Yes, it's quite the pleasure to make the acquaintance of a man such as yourself.
Oh, quite. And to be in the presence of a man such as you, I am truly humbled. I can only give you my deepest condolences and my utmost respect, Mr. Shu. Please, what is it? Is there anything in particular that you wish to discuss with me?
Actually, yes, I've been working on a little side project, and I was hoping maybe I could have access to a couple of tools and resources. It's kind of hard trying to make something out of, well, bones and string.
Ah,
do so
yes. Yes, no, I am very sure that we can make the space for it. Why not? Of course, yes, I shall have Jerry go ahead and take care of that, get you situated. Do you have the exact designs of what it is you're looking for?
I actually do. It's right here, and I hand him
look at
the blueprints from the coat and just put 'em in his-
Oh my, I see.
It's quite ambitious design, if you might say.
Well, there is nothing that Unagami Incorporated cannot do, and this, I think, is well within the realm of possibility. I shall have my utmost scientist, my best scientist, look at it, and, yes, I think we can have this finished by within hours, my good friend. Hours.
An hour? Oh my lord. I've been working on it for like a month and I've gotten nowhere.
Jerry! And you see as a small boy comes from down the hall.
Yes, Mr. Unagami?
Jerry, I need you to take these designs and take them to scientists over in the reactor division. See if we can do anything with this, and I want this to be done by the end of the day at the latest. Actually, scratch that. 5 hours at the latest.
Okay, Mr. Unagami. I'll go let them know.
Very good, Jerry. You're getting a raise this month.
Oh, thank you, sir. You really are too good to me.
And he runs down the hallway.
Hey, Chin, mind if I borrow you for a moment? I've gathered some very interesting information about the Medallion of Ra.
Robert, what do you... Come here closer, my friend. What are you trying to say?
I found some very interesting information about the Medallion of Ra. Would you like to know?
What the hell is that?
Remember that amulet that had this weird ruby slash stone thing that you were so interested in having?
Oh yes, I quite remember. It was so magnificent. It almost drew me to it like some unnatural force. What about it?
Apparently, my researchers actually found out that with the reflective light, it produces that same light, but amplified.
Wait.
Whatever this stone is, it's not entirely what we think at first. But for right now, I figured you should at least know since you had an interest, and I thought of my handing it over if we have no other option or use for it.
I mean, thanks. That's kind of you.
I mean, what are we gonna do with a stone that reflects light? Just shine a very bright flashlight?
Yeah, or I don't know. Shen does a little Armon thing with his fingers. Maybe something with that. It's kind of the same thing.
That would be an interesting results.
All right. So where should we go off to?
Yes,
Right.
my boys! Gentlemen, please. I'm sure you're all very famished. Why not go and get something to eat? Miss Satsu is going to be meeting us there, actually.
Oh, good. That means you have interactions with Computer Love. Have fun with her, by the way.
I'm sure Computer Love will fit right in. And I'm sure Amadeus and her will become the best of friends.
Amadeus is pretty cool, so maybe Computer Love can learn a thing or two.
Pretty sick, not gonna lie.
He puts mute on his glasses before Computer Love tries to say anything shouty like.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Sato, as Tana says, Amadeus seems pretty cool. Says, yes, Amadeus is very cool. She was modeled after a very, very cool individual, I might say. So, all of those traits have now carried over, and she feels the same, thinks the same, practically is almost the same in every respect.
Unfortunately, due to Computer Love's interactions with her, turns out she's very mildly infuriating.
Oh, I suppose computers will be computers.
Hey, people who are mildly infuriating are the best kind of people. Always
The two
fun.
don't tend to get along, as it were.
Well, it depends. Are they the fun kind of mildly infuriating? Or are they
There's
the,
a fun kind?
boring kind?
Kind of infuriating that deserves to get the shit beat out of them.
Well,
So infuriating that you act like Simon, alright?
Oh, I
No, no,
need to
no.
go and get
One
drinks
barrier.
with you all. You are such a delighting conversation.
as Robert walks away, he taps his glasses as something's been bothering him. Certain names, certain subjects just keep giving him this weird headaches as Palmerath, Stan, something of that category. Something's off. He's not sure why, but he's trying to connect a string or two to why this is all a thing in the first place.
As Robert is off to the side, you can all clearly see that something is on his mind. You're not really sure what, but it seems as though he is slightly distressed, curious. But as Mr. Sato finishes his statement, yes, I do think that all of us should go for a nice round of sakes. Do you not all agree?
Oh, sake. The one delight.
Okay.
Ain't never had it before.
Well, it's far too early for that anyways. I'm getting far too ahead of myself. Please, breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Metal days.
I mean, I got breakfast right here, but I guess I could eat something else.
Metal days, go on back now. Oh, yes, that's my good boy. I'll see you later.
As Metal Days demanifests, and Sato looks at all of you and says,
Well, shall we?
Onwards.
he walks by.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Punk.
Dude, it tastes
I want to
great.
stop Shen and Samir before they go too far ahead.
Sounds good. He's gonna keep walking.
Just like, hey, so that guy just said how he wasn't gonna, ask for anything in return for all these cybernetics. And one thing I've learned from, living my life on the streets, that nothing comes without a price.
I think we're paying the price. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
already
sure we're
here.
gonna be fighting whoever he doesn't want out and about.
But
Kind of
what,
his
we're just supposed to become
cleanup
a
crew.
hitman for him?
I think we're his cleanup crew is what we are.
Well, I mean, that's what we kind of were doing for Nishi until the DSAA got shut down. So it's not like it's that much of a different change in taste.
Of course, but also we were getting paid for that.
I
We
mean,
weren't repaying a debt.
it's not like Nishi's just gonna leave us high and dry. I figure she's gonna talk to this man and, arrange our debts so they are fulfilled.
Why, Tano, you see something in that guy?
Yeah, something wrong?
Nothing. Can't put my finger on it. I don't think he's inherently evil per se, but I
Out
looked
for
into his eyes.
himself?
I just saw pure ambition and curiosity, and sometimes too much of that can go really badly.
Well, I guess we should probably keep an eye on him then, shall we?
Yes, I agree.
Still, I got this sick ass hammer that just freaking pop it up my cybernetic hand and start swinging it around.
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You're lucky. I got a little compartment I can hold somewhat kunais in my back.
I mean, you could put like a, I don't know,
Wait, actually, if I
a
hit
katana in there.
if I hit someone with my back, that's probably gonna do some damage.
Maybe.
Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna brush off on some of my old martial arts.
Oh, I can lend
that
you some
might-
of the books I took.
Boy, I probably wrote those books.
Well,
Cool question, GM.
Yeah, what's
you
up?
never know.
You know what? Sure.
I got Brazilian dance fighting.
What?
Brazilian dance fighting. It's like where you break dance, but you fight.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah,
It's not even
Yeah,
hand.
that's really flamboyant.
it is, but it's really cool.
It got boring over there.
We were just talking about how Sato seems pretty ambitious, and that may lead to something that may not be good for everyone.
It's a bit sketch.
I was thinking similar things.
All right, so shall we head to? I imagine we're going to Paolo's, right? I mean, where else?
I would assume so because it's Italian. Maybe
Yeah.
she recommends it.
Yeah, it's only logical. So, why don't we head over there? I'm actually getting kind of hungry myself. Only so much a pie could provide.
I am feeling a bit peckish.
I could go for some doubles right about now.
I could go for a
Uh,
drink.
If I make another chocolate bar or something on the way over, I'm chomping on a chocolate bar and walking the dog with my yo-yo all the way over.
What kind of chocolate? White chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate?
Swedish
For
chocolate.
milk chocolate.
Fair enough. It's very popular.
All right. Now, if you'll all just be kind as to follow me, there is a car waiting outside for us.
I miss my car.
This is
we-
my badass bike.
And we
Where
all
it is.
find ourselves just outside of the main center where Paolo's Pizzeria in Italian
in the
cuisine
voice.
is located.
In the voice.
Oh. Paolo's Pizzeria, an Italian dish.
Nice.
There goes the Italian viewers.
And
What the heck are you talking about? What the fuck are Italian viewers?
Viewers, we got people watching us.
Wait,
See someone?
Wait, people are watching us. Impossible.
Oh no, ask
that's not what I meant. That's not what I
Please
meant.
die so they can't see us anymore.
Scaring me, Jen. You seeing things?
I'll order a team to survey the entire area. Amadeus,
You have dementia?
I need you on all the
My
security
grandpa
cameras.
had dementia.
Shen here thinks that we're being watched by viewers. And
It's the
even
fourth
worse,
wall.
they're
It's
specifically
pretended.
Italian. Find out what the Italian government is trying to do here in Japan. I suspect subterfuge.
Oh God, did I just start another war?
Jen, your
No,
dementia
you
attack
spoke-
causing war.
No, you just broke the fourth wall. I have to fix
Sato,
it
I'm
again.
pretty sure it's just a figure of speech.
Robert, what are you talking about? I didn't break anything. Come on, man. Cut me
Jen
some
breaking
slack.
walls now.
I didn't break.
Oh,
How
man, that's
could I?
my thing.
You haven't broken anything yet, you mean?
Well, yes, that too, but still.
Not to fear, gentlemen. There's going to be a squadron of people on every single building in this perimeter in approximately 15 minutes.
Good.
Goddamn Italians.
Damn Italians.
I never trusted those commies.
I'm mostly neutral. I'm staying the fuck out of
Can't
us.
be trusted.
Imagine being a communist.
They come at you with these high and mighty ideas of this big great utopia, and then you say yes, and everything crumbles around you.
Agreed. In every way, communism just fails to come even close to where we are in our pure free market system. I mean,
Robert so very loudly.
if you work hard, you get paid more. That's how it works.
You don't
That's how it works.
You all see as a familiar face walks by. Ah, well, if it isn't my friends. You who got rid of that awful man that one night. Oh, what can I do for you all?
We're waiting for a friend, actually. Miss Nishi. Have you seen her around?
Oh, no, I have not. But if you want, I can start you out with some drinks.
You know what? I would really like that. Something nice, hard, but not too hard. You know, a little smooth. You catch my drift?
Yes. I think I know exactly what to get you.
So milkshakes.
What? No. Alcohol. Jesus.
Yes, I also picked up the cue. I thought it was very obvious we were talking about alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, Robert, come on, man. Have you never?
What time is it, DM?
It's like 10:30 in the morning.
It's like 10:30. Gee, I mean, man. At least
I mean, you
share
can
when
mix
you get
alcohol.
At least share.
Hey, if you want some, you can go right ahead. There's nothing stopping you, man.
some. I want salt water.
And then we have the salt water for you. Okay. Anybody else?
I'll have some English breakfast tea with a splash of whole milk.
Yes, quite.
Vanilla,
Okay.
vanilla milkshake, please. I really need the excess energy.
Coming right up, sir. And for you, fine sir. Ah, yes, I think I will have a sparkling water with a bit of lemon. Thank you so much. Okay, sparkling water. Very nice. Okay, very good. I will be right back with all of your drinks.
Okie dokie.
Ah, perfect.
Never
Thank you.
understood sparkling water. It's just water, but worse.
It's just water, but angry.
Well, you see,
Spicy
the reason
water.
I drink sparkling water was because I had a terrible addiction to soda back in my day. It
Oh,
allows me to. Oh, yes, no, Tano, I don't think you understand. I was only drinking soda. I think I had more soda in my system than I actually did water. It was quite bad. However, sparkling water gives me that same, I don't know, release that soda did without any of the terrible badness of having kidney stones the size of a nickel.
Imagine all of the
Uh,
sugar that was in your body.
Oh,
Too
quiet.
much. Too much.
Oh, my teen years were crazy, boys.
I hope you at least put some kind of flavoring in it.
Oh, that's what the lemon is
They
for.
are flavored.
I mean, some people really do prefer it unflavored, but I can't understand that in the slightest.
I mean, unflavored goes well with
Nastiness.
a lot of alcoholic beverages. It's like a Garrett. It's a must. You must have some.
Look, unflavored sparkling water goes perfectly with just boiled fish.
I'm sorry, what?
It's
No,
so
I
bland.
actually love fish, but
You what?
boiled fish?
Boiled fish with nothing, with no seasoning at all. I've had it. It's
I
terrible.
see. It's one of those. It's one of those like really English dishes, isn't it? No spice whatsoever. It's completely bland.
I mean, you could just have it with gin. No need for fish.
Okay, I'm right behind bloody rare steaks. Fish is like my second favorite.
not-
food.
Do you eat them right off the hook?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's actually not. I don't believe it's traditionally an English thing. This weird foodie came up to me and said, I mean, I was eating my own fish, very well seasoned, mind you, and this really weird, unshaven individual walked up to me, took my fish away from me, and put in that monstrosity.
Did you at least kick his ass?
Yeah, did you
I
beat
don't
his,
think
crush his
Simon
face?
could kick anybody's ass.
Ah, that's true.
I threw my glass at him,
Hey, that's good
Oh,
enough.
Something.
managed to
Yeah,
hit him square in the nose.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't plan on that, but I guess I just have
Peter
terrible
Love.
aim, or really great aim. I'm not sure.
As you are all sitting talking, you all catch a glimpse. As coming from around the corner, you see Nishi. However, she is accompanied someone we have never seen before. Over and looks at you all from over the barrier. Hi guys. What's
Hey, Nishi.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Sato, I'm so glad that you took my recommendation. This place is amazing. I guarantee you're going to love it.
Nishi is he, looks at Tez,
Yeah, who's this guy?
her friend over there.
Yeah, is this your brother? The guy you've been talking about?
You see as the guy standing next to her looks over at Nishi and says, sis, is this how they always act? And she says, they're just trying to be friendly. Everybody, this is my younger brother, Makasa. And he looks over and says, really, are you going to tell them that? I thought they were your friends, dude. Not right now, okay? Well, let's sit down where we can actually be a bit more quiet, and then, you can tell them everything you want. All right. Yeah. Hey, guys. I'm Makasa.
Oh,
Nice to meet
stands up from his chair
Oh,
and
wow, yeah.
walks over to Makusa, like right over like the railing, sticks his hand out and is like, "Hey, I'm Tano Mitsuhide. Nice to meet you."
Damn. Sis, is this your boyfriend or something?
Ah, that's funny.
You know-
I have a girlfriend. Speaking of
That would be
which,
But this is
Nishi,
very
do you know-
unusual of Tano.
He
Yeah,
he
I'm
puts
surprised
out
you
his
didn't just
hand.
Get up and try and fight you.
He shakes it firmly,
Okay.
but like, you have a robotic hand, so you can't really tell that it's firm because it's a fucking robotic hand.
I think as I try, like, I reach for the robotic hand, I just like, "Oh, sorry about that," and I switch hands and give him my real hand.
Yeah. He shakes it firmly and he says, "Nice to meet you, Makusa Satsu."
Tano nods.
I'm gonna stop beating around the bush. Does he has a?
Oh, you guys are asking if I have a guardian ability, right?
Yeah.
No, God, no. That's something Nishi only got. I don't know if it's like a genetic thing or something, but if it is, I definitely didn't get the genes for it. I'm just a plain old dude.
If it's
so-
genetic, it'll probably happen.
Just to show you all what this guy looks like, by the way, you see as he stands before you a figure dressed up as he wears a jean jacket that is covered in patches and a tattoo on his right arm as he looks at all of you.
Pretty sick.
He finna make me act up, Loki.
Gonna be act up. He's pretty hot.
Sometimes I gotta
Oh,
remind
no,
myself
he's
I'm straight.
hot.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Computer Love, you can introduce yourself now.
You all see as Computer
Can you
Love
see computer love?
appears. Nope, he can't.
No.
She appears and says, "Hi, I'm Computer Love."
Robert, I don't think he can see her.
And he just fully stares there looking at you
Hey.
all saying, "Who the hell is Computer Love?" She
Don't
says,
worry about it.
"I am
Guardian,
silly."
You can't really see it.
Guardian.
Oh, I get it. A guardian ability, right? Because only other guardians can see other guardians. Or other guardian
Yeah.
users can only see other guardians, right?
Yeah.
How much has Nishi told you?
Only like some of the bare sort of like minimum stuff. I haven't really asked too much about it, mainly because I really don't give a shit. So, you know.
It is kind of lame.
I respect that.
Yeah, you know, if it doesn't really involve
sit
me,
down.
what
I mean,
what real?
I got
Well,
kind of
tell
yanked
you.
into this myself.
Well, don't have to tell me twice, dude. I am fucking starving as he hops over the barrier, walks over, and pulls up a chair right in front of Samir. But he does so in a way where, like, he's not sitting with his back to the back of the chair. He's sitting with his back against the wall that he's sitting right next to, and sort of like leaning.
Oh,
back.
he's just
Yeah.
badass posing. man.
Yeah, he's total badass posing right in front of you guys. Nishi also hops after seeing her brother do so, and sits down in the free seat.
Yeah.
Well, since I wasn't
Before we
able
get into
to
everything,
before-
real quick,
Yes.
Nishi, do you know what the heck's going on with Yagi? I've been trying to reach her, but she hasn't been responding.
Oh, well, I mean, after we did some stand training, guardian training, I mean, she's been getting pretty adept with her ability. I don't really know why she wouldn't be answering. I thought she was just doing her normal Yagi stuff, so, I really don't know what to tell you, Tano.
I could trace her phone if you want, if you're that worried, Tano.
I know you have good intentions, Robert, but please don't ever track my girlfriend's phone.
Ah, well, if it isn't the last of my friends, and somebody new, this is quite exciting. Okay, well, for you, Mr. Shark Man, your seawater. For you, Mr. Sir, I have brought you your sparkling water with lemon. For you, my friend, I have brought you, as he looks over to Shen, I brought you a mixture of cola and also spiced rum. I thought that this would suit you very nicely for what you're going for.
Ah, yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you quite much.
Ah, no problem. It is my pleasure. And he goes over to Simon, and here you are, sir. Your English breakfast with a splash of milk. Here you are.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I had a
And
really rough time sleeping last night, and this is probably just what I need.
And here you are, sir. A punch with a spiced bit of rum inside it as well. And
Much
for you, sir, a vanilla milkshake.
Thank
Computer
you.
love at this point goes back into your glasses. Okay, very nice. And I might as well get all of your orders and your drinks so that we can go ahead and get you all situated, yes?
Robert mumbles, all right, what do you want? It's technically going to be on me. He whispers to computer.
Oh, everyone, fret not. Order whatever you want, courtesy of Unagami Incorporated.
Much appreciated.
He looks at computer love through the glasses like, you better behave through this kindness.
I think Tano gives kind of a look to Samir and Shen, and even a little bit of Simon, just like,
Hmm.
What are you two doing?
This is going on for a while.
I think, sure, thanks, Sato.
Could I have some crumpets with some strawberry jam?
Cool.
Wait, no, make that raspberry
Rob-
jam.
Okay.
Robert will order whatever computer love wants because, he'll have to, comply her needs.
Sounds good. All right. So Computer Love is going to have a fucking triple-decker cheeseburger with bacon.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I mean, he'll have two because, one for him, one for her.
Nice.
Can I get
Next,
some doubles, please?
you want some doubles? I don't. Okay. I need to be educated just as Dev. What are
Doubles are basically like a Trinidadian taco.
those? Oh, very nice. Okay,
It's
cool.
got chickpeas, cilantro, cucumber, all inside of like
Yes,
it's a
Italian
it's a
pizza. Please, I like Trinidadian tacos.
Okay, very cool. Got the doubles. All right, great.
I guess I'll take a New York strip, something classic.
Very nice. Okay.
I'll take some fish.
What kind of fish would you like, sir?
The fishy kind.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Might I recommend Mahi Mahi?
Yeah, the Majin Buu thing he said.
Ah, but of course, but of course.
Close enough.
And for you and you, Marcus says, yeah, I want to get a Coke, and if you could get me a, God, what's really good here? God, I haven't had sushi in, well, ever. I've been wanting to try that. So, yeah, can I have like a, just I don't know, your best type of sushi that you got? To which the waiter says, well, sir, this is a Italian restaurant, but I am sure we can probably figure something out. So, okay.
I mean,
Man.
the head chef is Ken.
Okay, very nice. Some sushi. And for you, Miss Nishi, you already know what to get me. Ah, of course, of course. Okay, very, very nice. I shall be right back with your order.
Never did I think I would be having doubles at an Italian restaurant in Japan.
So, should we talk about business here with a person who's probably not involved in any regards?
Yeah, the Italian government was out there.
Not that again.
Don't worry, we have the area surveyed. I can assure you that there are no Italian spies.
Are you sure? We must be 100% sure. They could be anywhere.
God, you're right.
Mr. Sato,
He.
what about the Spanish?
Oh, my God! I hadn't even thought of that. Hang on. And he sort of like he peeks down into his coat, pushes something. You guys don't know what, and says, "I need you to double the squads. Double them. Yes, everywhere. And look out for Spanish as well."
Wait, Samir, you can't be talking about the Spanish.
We never expected.
Never expected. Damn,
Robert just leans over slowly to Nishi, like, I'm done with this shit thing.
Nishi's just kind of like digging it up. She doesn't give a fuck. She's laughing. She thinks it's hilarious.
You are alone, Robert. You are the only sane person here.
He clearly just like humps his chin with his hand. It just like gives that, no, he's not joking. This shit's like, no, they're not joking. They actually did it. Computer Love can confirm it.
Makasa chimes in, and he's like, I think we should also be wary of those Germans, man. I heard that a lot of shit goes down over in Germany, and I would not be surprised if they got some spies over here. Hey, man, just looking out for the better cause, right? I mean, glory to the Empire, right? Hey.
Yeah.
Mr. Nagami says, God, there's too much subterfuge. How could I have been so blind to all of this? Excuse me for a moment, gentlemen. Excuse me for a moment. And he goes, and instead of talking into his jacket, he's now talking into his wrist. And he's like, yes, hello, Johnson. Yes, this is Unagami. Yes, hello. And he's like fucking like cryptidly talking over to himself in the corner.
Morse code.
Congratulations.
He starts tapping his watch in like rhythmic power, like in rhythmic patterns, which you could probably guess is Morse code.
I hope you're all happy. You just made a very powerful and very wealthy man.
Hey, what about the
paranoid.
Irish?
Thank you.
No.
Irish.
Nah, you ain't gotta worry about the Irish, man. They're not doing shit.
Hey, quick question.
That's
Dev.
what they want you to think. That's what they want.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Black Ops
Dude,
teams
you're
all over.
right. I didn't even think about that. What if it's just a ploy? What if they're secretly spying on us through the fucking potatoes, dude?
Oh.
Did anyone order potatoes?
Guys, did anyone order potatoes? Because, for real, if you order potato, you're fucking dead.
lost.
I'm sorry, you're gonna die.
They usually put potatoes next to steak.
Robert.
Hey, did anyone order potatoes?
Right. Get out of here. I gotta leave.
Shen fully sprints away.
Hey, Dev.
Yeah, what's up?
Quick question. In my nautical studies, will I have picked up Morse code?
Oh, yeah, you know Morse code. Yeah, for sure.
Shit, I don't have any money.
Cool. Do I understand the rhythmic tapping?
Yeah. Based on his tapping, you can tell that what he is saying is initiate protocol Dublin. Initiate protocol Dublin. And that's it.
All right.
Hey, DM, as my life in the slums, do I know more?
like a really shitty, like, gangster version of Morse code, which is just commonly referred to as fucking More code, and it's basically just like a series of doing blinks,
Just like
but like it's not very good. It's like you blink per the letter that is within the alphabet. So you blink once to do an A, blink twice
so
to do
bad.
B, blink 3 times for C.
God.
Please.
6 times for Z.
Like 22 times for a letter, a single letter.
I'm gonna lean forward a little bit and clasp my hands together. He probably should have chosen a better code than Morse. It's very common.
But who's learning Morse code in like 2090? What's the fucking year again?
99.
It's 2099.
Oh my god!
The millennium century.
I've worked with ships and sailors all my life. Why would I not know Morse code?
Yeah, and I live in slums. Why wouldn't I know more code?
I'm going to.
Simon, I mean specifically you. Of course, you would know Morse code. Anyone else? I mean,
yes, it is fairly outdated.
it is quite outdated.
Mr. Unagami comes from cryptidly whispering stuff and tapping his watch, and he says, "Ha! All right, fret not, gentlemen. Everything has been handled."
Nice. All right. So,
Finally, rest easy.
what the heck are we supposed to talk about now?
Ah, well, I suppose it is time that I tell you all exactly why I've gathered you so. Of course, I did want to bring you out for breakfast and such and treat you, but there is also another matter at hand. I'm sure you are all listening to the radio announcement this morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was...
What's of it? What exactly do you all think of this this revolution?
The man of the people.
He sounds like a for the people kind of guy.
I'm more or less concerned he might take it too far because during the announcement, didn't he say he'll take care of a few dogs for the Emperor?
You mean us?
Oh, I doubt he's talking about us.
I mean, the organization doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're not dogs of the Emperor anymore.
I mean,
We only did like what, 3 jobs for?
technically we were, but
But I think it's enough to get our name out there in the underground is.
What about?
Wait, doesn't that mean everything we've been doing this for is completely irrelevant?
Well, I mean, now we can be doing it.
Some bad guys. So.
Oh, I
Tano,
can.
You were probably getting paid exorbitant amounts. Robert, I have no idea what he agreed to.
I was hired at first to be a legal hand. I
That's
just
right,
thought that it came in hand. Then when I get way too deep, I can't back out now.
That's right, legality reasons.
Please, fret not. I'm not aware of the specifics that Nishi had initially been offering you all in her position, but I can guarantee you, whatever she was offering, I'll double it.
Huh? Yeah, sure, I'm down, man. What do you need?
You avenged my people twice? Oh, how kind. He means that sarcastically.
Oh, I see. So you seek vengeance, Shen.
How do you avenge your people twice?
That was the joke.
Oh, my friend.
That
There are ways.
I like this man.
Tano gives a look to Samir, Shen, and Simon like,
So what? You're going to grant my family double citizenship?
No. Why? Dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, pretty much just doubled citizenship. Hey, it's you, Simon.
Citizenship too.
I mean, they're not too keen on being citizens of where we came from.
I mean, I imagine just dual citizenship here and somewhere else.
Oh, please, we can get you dual citizenship anywhere. I can make you a Mexican by next week.
No thanks.
Yeah, careful with those Mexican types.
You know what? This is probably a discussion that should be tabled.
Yeah, fair. We will all have our own private conversations about the matter when we see fit. Back to the matter at hand, though. I'm sure that you're aware that his message and movement is quite similar to the one that the Order stands for.
I mean, yeah, I'm all for it.
He stands for the will of the populace, in his words anyway.
Precisely.
well,
Sounds like a really bad Robin Hood.
I don't feel like ruling out the possibility that maybe he might just want power. I don't feel like ruling that out.
that's
I mean, everyone would want power.
Possibility.
I'm sure you're all aware of the stunt that was pulled against JPL Bank. All of their funds, all of their stocks, taken within minutes and redistributed to all citizens and the populace with no discrimination. Everybody got some.
Like
He could be trying to sway people to his side.
Yeah, he's trying to. I feel like he's trying to play the good guy.
Well, I actually had a thought. When that bank got robbed, I asked Computer Love to actually investigate their background to see if what he says was legit.
She manifests right next to you.
Yeah, I looked into it, and this guy, whoever he is, he's really good. He left almost no steps behind. It's impossible to really trace him or find where exactly he is or even how he did so, but he took all of the funds from the bank, who were very much involved in doing sleazy and very corrupt deals. They would give people loans, but then obviously do them in situations where the people wouldn't be able to pay them back, and then would charge them so much interest so that they'd basically be indebted to them for life.
Wow. That's fucked.
And he took all of their money and gave them back to all the people who ever took loans from them. And then even other people as well. The waiter returns with your respective meals and drinks. For you, Miss Nishi, your signature chicken pasta Alfredo. And for your brother, the finest sushi that our chef could make. For you, Mr. Sharkman, the mahi mahi. For you, my Trinidadian friend, your doubles as you wanted. For you, good sir, I don't remember you actually giving an order, so I went ahead and just got you something myself. I decided to get you one of our signature dishes that Nishi also likes, the chicken pasta Alfredo. I hope this is okay. He says,
Oh, quite. This is perfectly fine.
Brilliant, okay. And for you, Mr. Mask Man, your New York strip. 2 triple-decker cheeseburgers for a one person. Little much if you ask me, but hey, you know your limits. And
hey, he's a skinny guy. He needs the food.
He needs the muscle.
And he walks over and crumpets with raspberry jam for you. Okay. Very, very nice. Is there anything else I can help you with? Anything else I can do for you?
I don't think so. I think this is quite lovely. Thank you very much.
That'd be all. If you
One little thing. Could I have a refill on my tea and a small container of honey?
Oh, absolutely. I will be right back with that.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, Mr. Waiter Man.
I do not know your
me.
name, so I just kind of go by what you look like.
Well, what the fuck's your name? We've met you like 3 separate times now.
Oh, my name is Antonio.
Oh, that's nice. I have a cousin named Antonio.
Oh, that is also funny. Wow, what is your name?
Name's Tano Mitsuhide, the Atomic Punk, leader of the Hammerhead Gang.
Oh, wow, you don't say. I have a cousin named Tano as well.
I
Wow.
mean, it's probably like pronounced differently. It's probably like, like Tano or like,
Oh, no, you see, I am also a part Japanese, even though I am, clearly Italian. My family was immigrants here.
I see.
Yes.
But like I'm kind of like no one else, so I doubt his name. It's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
similar.
no, it is probably very different. So, okay, well, what can I do for you, Mr. Tano?
Oh, that's it. I just wanted to know your name.
Oh, okay. Well, great. I am so glad to make more friends.
Hey, don't get too ahead of yourself, man.
Oh, I see I have crossed the boundary and have clearly misread the situation. I am now going to go before I make an even bigger embarrassment of myself. Okay, have a great day. And he starts walking away.
Why you gotta do him like that?
That's so dumb.
God, you fucking killed him.
What you gotta do him? He's such a good dude.
I didn't mean to. I just don't know him that well.
The waiter's gone and is like, okay, Computer Love, you can enjoy your burger now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Is an AI about to eat a burger?
she manifests
How the hell
in
does
front
that
of you
work?
and takes her different manifestation. Instead of being purely data and blue and all colorful as she usually is, you see as Computer Love takes a form that is metallic and physical. And as you see, she becomes a culmination of wires and circuitry as her hair are long cables and her eyes are now like lights, LEDs, and she is covered in just like electronics upon electronics. It's honestly kind of terrifying. And you see
Like a
as she
magical girl
goes
transformation, like
and
it spins around, like lights show up.
Magical girl transformation.
Computer love eat.
and she grabs the fucking burger and begins to put it into her robotic circuitry-based mouth and just like kind of shoves it in there.
Oh no.
Nom 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 nom.
Robert, make it stop, please.
Very good. Computer
No
loves
man.
hunger has been sated for
thing.
now.
Fear that thing.
I never want to see that again.
He just like he has that like blank face, like yeah, I see this enough to get used to it.
And she spins and spins, and she's back and her normal place. And she's like, that was really good.
I hated every moment of that.
Robert eats his hamburger. What?
Don't you want me?
God, what? Can a girl not enjoy her burger?
That
You're
was
not a girl.
That was
You
not
are an AI wire creature born from hell.
You big old silly. I'm more girl than, well, than you.
I would hope so, but I also am afraid of what that means.
I'm everywhere, Tano.
I don't like this.
And she starts floating above you guys. I'm everywhere.
The weird bit. Please stop it.
And then she goes into Robert's glasses.
Yeah, what was that thing about this revolution guy? Let's
Ah, yes, of
forget
course.
whatever happened.
Revolution, yes. Well, it is with great pleasure that I'd say we have managed to make contact. The
With the
order.
alien?
It seems that he and we have very similar goals in mind, with the disestablishment of the Imperial Legion and to institute a new government that is by the people, for the people. I've arranged for a meeting with him, and you all are going to go and meet him.
Oh.
I, of course, cannot go. I have a predetermined date that I must go to involving Unagami Incorporated, and I'm afraid I cannot miss it, even though I told my board that I can just send a proxy and it's completely fine, but it seems that they need me to go and actually sign off on agreements and different new deals and policies. It's bureaucracies work like this, gentlemen.
Like, hire people for that?
Oh, Mr. Samir, it's not so much of a hiring people to do something. More than it is, I need to go to the people that I have hired and tell them yes.
Oh, that?
It's a legality thing. One of the many laws here in Japan that I absolutely despise, and I, for one, am going to make sure that is gotten rid of once we secure a new regime.
Yeah, I'm feeling some new respect for my endorser.
Anyway, so I've arranged for you all to meet. He wanted to meet in a public place in order to assure the utmost discrepancy and secrecy regarding his identity. Now, the place where you're going to meet is the local laundromat that is about 4 or 5 blocks away from here.
That sounds easy. Should we be aware of anything? Was there any conditions that we should meet?
No, he simply said that he would already be waiting inside. You simply just need to find him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well, Metal Days.
Days!
Here, if you wouldn't mind, I really don't see myself finishing this. Are you hungry? I'm sure you probably are. And he goes,
Days! Days! And he goes over and begins to like fucking absorb all of the pasta Alfredo into him. Like he doesn't even need to open his mouth or anything. He just kind of floats over, like sits on it, and it just goes into his little spherical body. And then he floats back up and it's all completely gone. And he goes, Days.
Ah, what a good boy. All right. Well, gentlemen, Madam, I am going to be off. However you feel this shall be organized, I completely trust it up to you. I must be off. Very important business meetings to go to. I'll see you all back at the compound. Metal days.
Days. And they both begin to leave.
Hey, what do you want to bet that this is another test?
I feel like one test is too much.
Giving about
Another one.
$50. This is another stand battle.
I mean,
What is it for a stand battle?
like everyone has a guardian.
I'm sure you all got this
Nishi,
then?
You should probably send your.
On the contrary,
Yeah.
I need to go and help my brother get moved in.
Damn it.
But hey,
Yeah.
I know you guys got this handled. I mean, you're a pretty hardy group.
We nearly died last time. You're like our good luck charm.
Well, to be fair, that was kind of my boyfriend. But, you know.
Yeah, we need to talk about it.
Ex-boyfriend, which we questioned the crap out of you about how that worked out.
I was young. Anyways, look,
And we even made a joke about you having chocolate coin. Because, get it?
You're so
I
funny, original.
see the
You were saying
joke.
Nishi.
Okay, well,
Alright,
besides
Nishi, well,
my
if you
past
want to go meet
taste
a revolution leader
in men,
to help us organize a uprising against the government all by ourselves, then works
Yeah,
for me. I'm into it. I got this, or I got this.
No.
I'm sure you all have got this under control.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's just meeting some person. It's not like we're taking some secret.
It's not like we're actually overthrowing the government or anything.
Oh,
totally. We're gonna
no, that would be crazy. Why would we ever overthrow the government?
Yeah. Why would we ever do that?
All right, go. You're making it too obvious. Get out. Go. Shoo.
Yeah. We totally don't want to do that.
Tano, get over here. That is crazy. That is completely insane.
Idea.
Like weaking, like over and over again, super hard.
Damn it, Tano, come on.
Guardian.
Good luck, Miss Nishi.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
definitely going to need it because we have quite a bit of furniture to move up into that fucking studio apartment. But, hey, by the way, Robert, it was?
Mm-hmm. Robert Shieldheart.
Shieldheart. Gotcha. Word of advice, man. Chill out. You know? Just take it easy every now and then. You seem a little uptight. Bet you'd gain a lot from just, relaxing, going with the flow every now and then.
Going with the flow, you say? That would be nice.
It is. Take it easy, man. As we find ourselves inside.
Jesus, this thing is huge. My.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like,
this is a very familiar sight,
But big place washing clothes.
that doesn't make it any less
All right.
disturbing.
Alright, guys. Got an idea.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk over to this washing machine right here, and he's going to jump on top of it,
Okay.
and he's gonna shout out, "Hey, this is like a super secret meeting place, all right? So if you're not involved, get the fuck out of here."
And of course you ruin it.
You see, as everyone sort of like turns their shoulder, looks over at you, and then just goes right back to what they were doing.
Tano,
Alright,
please
cool.
get down from there. Get down from there, please.
Somebody go.
Wait.
Gotta get
Wait.
by.
I'll try something. Here, Tano. Shen's gonna get up. He's gonna use his weirdly old makeshift pistol, and he's gonna try to shoot around in the fucking. laundry mat.
god.
Do it.
Don't.
I give him the help back.
Question: do I notice this happening from where I am?
That they're about to shoot a gun in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say pretty easily.
Can I use Song of Storms to silence?
Ben, don't.
Do it.
Can I jam his gun?
I will need contested rolls if we're doing that.
For fuck's sakes, get the fuck down and don't pull that gun out.
It's not like it's legally categorized as a gun. It just shoots a projectile out from a tube.
The man looks
That is
over
what
at
a gun
you,
is.
Shen,
Shut up.
and says, "Huh, cool gun," and makes his way out.
I am going to scream at you. Don't cause a scene, please.
Alright, but since this fucking coward doesn't want to show himself, the count of 3, alright?
I got a better.
The both of you.
I could
2, 1.
wait.
It was already pulled. Too bad.
It goes off. Okay.
Fuck yeah,
So, yeah, you're fast enough to react. You compress air into the barrel, and it stops the bullet from going off. But there is a bang as some crude gunfire is set off. And you see as there are screams. Ah, what the fuck? Oh my god, is that a gun? It doesn't...
Then, for the love of God, stop shooting blanks.
Oh, haha, you're so funny. Wow, okay.
Two of the individuals take their leave and begin to go, as another one also gets up from his chair and says, God, can a guy not fucking just find a place to read? Jesus. And he...
And my character's like... My character's slapping like a glove on like Jin's arms, like, don't do that again.
We don't have time for this bullshit, guys. We don't have time for this. Like, are you revolution? Are you revolution? Are you revolution?
Alright, well, a good amount of the fucking citizens already left, so let's just get the rest of them out. I imagine the person meeting with us doesn't want it.
It was supposed to be a public place in the first place.
It's still public, just no one will be in here.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, pulling out a wooden gun and then shooting it off. That's entirely normal. Oh,
Hey, it's legally not categorized as a gun, alright?
Legally not.
It operates as one.
I'm just gonna go ahead and be like, hey, you the guy?
Sorry, but what?
Cool, thanks. Hops down, walks across the aisle. I was just gonna continue over.
Nice.
I should probably do my laundry here too, because you know, at this point, I needed my clothes clean. So
Hey.
Robert's actually gonna go do his laundry because he needs
My Chemical Romance fanboy. You the guy?
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're trying to
Oh,
buy.
useless.
Okay. Well,
Hey, you're the janitor from here, right?
yes, sir.
Have you seen any, like, sketchy dude walk in other than us?
No, not really.
Really?
You the guy?
No, he's not the guy. Damn.
Robert's gotta go sit down because he needs his space away from the group for a little bit.
Yeah, I just kind of clean here, so.
Pretty good. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, man.
Computer love, do you hear or see anyone through the security cameras besides us that would sound familiar?
Robert, I can't get a read on the security cameras at all.
What do you mean?
Well, every time I look into their feed, it's just this weird emote of a skull laughing up and down.
I think we made contact.
Well, we know we're in the
Hey,
right
Try to send a
place.
message.
You the guy? You the guy?
God damn it! I put them in for too long and now they're too fucking small. God fuck! I just got that
Oh, you're
fucking
definitely not the
sweater,
guy.
dude.
Nope.
Shit!
Try, buying a new one. I don't know.
You know, that's not actually the worst idea. Thanks.
And this guy takes his leave and fucking dips out of the store.
Find him, Tano.
Maybe it's a small child. Hey, kid.
No, stop.
The
Guys,
guy?
please.
I don't think he's the guy.
The guy?
I think that's G. Well, jeez. Should we just clear out the rest of the guys? Like,
I don't think we
Tano.
should.
I wouldn't cause
That would be suspicious, wouldn't it?
Tano,
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah?
as you are all looking over at Robert, you feel a hand grab the side of you on your arm, on your jacket, and tug.
Fuck? Dude, this kid right here?
Yeah, the kid right next to you, yeah.
Hey, what the? Hands off, alright? You the guy?
I've been waiting for you.
Guys, I think I found who we're meeting. You all doubted me.
Well, I doubted you from yelling like a banshee and looking at Chin for pulling out a makeshift weapon that shoots
Hey,
out.
it saved us time. I got the useless people out of here.
wait, well, this is
Only.
guy.
Is this all of you?
It's enough.
Excuse me, sir. Are there any bathrooms or anything else? Offices?
You're asking the janitor, right?
Janitor. Yes, the janitor.
I mean, there's a back office for management, but I think it's locked right now. I don't think management is here right now.
Thank you.
Of course.
You all certainly know how to make yourself known.
They know
One
how
sec.
to make themselves known. I am so sorry for the scene they cause. Really, I
Not.
am.
Oh, it's
You,
quite okay.
Revolution?
That depends on who's asking.
The order of what's the name again, guys?
The Fallen Sun?
Yes,
Yeah.
the fallen sun.
Oh.
Yeah, because sun never sets on the Japanese Empire, but we're the
We're
Fallen.
doing it.
So
Yeah.
you're part of this order, right? And it's what? Trying to take down the government from the inside?
I mean, we're not trying to take down the government from the inside, but we're not trying to do that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Why do I feel like you're asking too many questions?
Can everybody make me a
because he
brains
has
roll?
the
All right, Samir, you rolled first, and you already got high enough. I'm just gonna tell you right now. This guy isn't. He doesn't have an accent.
Tano?
Yeah?
This isn't the guy.
What the heck? Hey, kid, you told me you were the guy. You fucking lie to me?
This random kid. Crucial information.
It looks.
Grab him.
It looks like you're not as dumb as he thought you were gonna be. That's okay.
Me
Before
not liking
any of
this one
you
moment.
can say anything, the lights go out. Boom. Complete darkness surrounds all of you until
Not Ricky again.
they come back on.
And the kid is gone.
The kid
Kid is dead.
is
And
not there.
Shitting asshole.
But instead, you find that everyone else in the entire place is gone as well. Only you all. And you hear the sound of the door open. Ding, 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 ding. As a figure appears. A face that you do not know, but Simon, you are familiar with. You know this to be renowned child prodigy, Killian Callahan. And he walks in and he says to all of you, you notice something off about him more than anything. He's holding a Rubik's Cube in his hand. Not only that, he's spinning it on his finger perfectly.
Sure.
And he looks at all of you and says, well, you went and gone and made a show of yourselves, haven't you? But come on now. Did you really think I'd be so stupid to believe an order to try to take down the government? Okay. All right, I know what you're really at. You're all agents for the DSAA.
Oh, that thing got shut down.
Likely story. The one agency in the government that's looking into all of the supernatural events. Right.
Well, I mean, we're currently unemployed and
Apparently it wasn't profitable enough.
Do I know this guy personally?
No,
or-
you have read about him and heard about him.
Okay.
He is very well renowned. He's like known for being like a child prodigy genius. He graduated college at like 14 and has a doctorate. It's crazy. And you know for a fact that he is no older than 16 as he walks in.
Please, can we not have a fight? We promised you we're not your enemies, and we're not working for the DSA anymore.
Right. Not working for the DSAA. Working for the DSAA. Doesn't really make a difference to me. You're trying to bring down the revolution from the inside. But the thing you fail to realize is you can't stop a revolution. Especially a living one.
Well, I'll be damned.
We're
Killian
not trying
Callahan.
to stop.
In the
We're not
flesh.
trying to stop a revolution. We're trying to start one. But Seems
It's
like you want to start something else. As he kind of cracks his knuckles.
he
Hey,
points
Tano,
over
Tano.
to Simon and he says, "Oh, a well-learned man indeed. I see you've heard of me."
Well, to admit, I am a bit of an avid reader.
Ah, likewise. Despite all of this, you're trying to take it down. And I'm not gonna let you stop that.
Well,
Wait
in
a
all fairness,
fucking minute. Wait, hold the fucking phone for a second, boys. What is that? And he points over at Tano's hair. Jesus Christ! Did you put a fucking toothbrush on your head? Jesus Christ! How much hair product does that take you to put up in the morning, son? Oh, Christ on a bike! Do you spend an hour doing that every morning?
No, actually. I just,
He's,
naturally
by
like
all
that.
definition,
You know what isn't natural,
yeah,
though? That, fucking hair color, you ginger fuck.
Oh, I see. Oh, look at the Irish boy. Let's make fun of him for being Irish. Oh, that's rich coming from a guy who looks like his fucking hair should be used to brush my boots for a good cleaning.
Your boots for good cleaning? I bet they're a size, what, 4, maybe?
Oh, why don't you come over and I can put them right up your ass so you can find out, eh?
I will admit, his hair is quite the anomaly.
Boys, can I be the voice of reason?
No.
Mr.
Oh, actually, Robert, you can't. See, normally, I wouldn't be so against diplomacy. However, this little cocksucker insulted my
we're
hair.
trying to negotiate.
You see, as
with
you
this
say,
guy. I will hold you
cocksucker,
back with all
he
6 of my
fully,
arms if I have
he
to.
fully does the motion of like the fucking, blowjob, but like doing it with his
Guac
tongue in his
guac?
hand. Yeah, exactly. Tano, as you take steps forward, you are suddenly right back where you started.
Here, wait, Tano. Just calm down. Take a breather. All right, what's this guy's name again? I already heard. Who?
His name is Killian Callahan.
Killian? Okay.
Killian Callahan, child
Shen, I would
prodigy.
really have to take a breather, but I think I have to make this kid start using a freaking ventilator for the rest of his life.
Oh, I'd like to see you try, big one.
Killian.
Yeah?
Do not
All right, come on then.
the
Let me
man.
walk over here, all right? You and your stupid little kid's toy, all right?
Oh,
See who
my
could do more
kid's
damage
toy.
as they bring out my
It's a
camera.
rib.
Oh,
careful,
I see we
he's
got a bit of a handyman. I was actually needing to get my wall fixed the other day. I think you would be quite the man to do so. How much do you charge? $5 an hour? $6 an hour?
Oh, that's gonna cost me nothing to slam your head through that wall right over there.
Oh, well, please come at me. It's right here waiting for you. What's taking you so long?
This is a straight,
And
you're
on to
approaching
Tano's
me
going
kind
right
of deal.
for one of, if not the most intelligent and dastardly individuals in
Tano,
Europe.
Yeah, well, he might be smart, but I doubt he's gonna be thinking very much when his brains are splattered all over this washing machine.
you are, in an instant, not back where you started, but you are horizontally standing against the wall back here before you fall and land on the chair below you.
Ow, what the
Make a brains roll.
nunny?
Wait, it happened again. I was walking somewhere, but then now I'm somewhere else. How the hell? He didn't even touch me.
Impossible.
Bekah. He's now starting to mess around with the Rubik's Cube. Just playing around with it, shuffling it, unshuffling it, solving it, unsolving it. What's your name again, toothbrush friend? I'd like to know the man I'm about to beat into a pulp.
Well,
Way
you
to
can't
make
beat me
fun
to
of
a pulp if
him.
you keep sending me away like the pussy you are, right? Well, you just you have a little hand-to-hand combat, or you're just too afraid.
Oh, you
Name?
really don't get it, do you? No, please. I'd like to know the name, yeah.
Name? Tano Mitsuhide. Comic punk.
Tano.
Leader of the Hammerhead gang.
Oh, I
I wanna
see.
what's in this guy's eyes.
Tano. You see, he starts going off on the cube right before he shows it to you. One side making the shape of a T. One side making the shape of an A. How could he even do that? That doesn't make sense. Are there even enough what? The other side making an N. And the last side making an O. Tano.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We got 2 sides, dipshit.
Oh boy, you just
Oh,
don't know when
I'm,
to
I'm
please.
surrounded by
Good to you, Robert.
simpletons. Oh my
He's
god.
a simpleton. He literally loves to punch people.
Yeah, I do. In fact, I'm gonna do it real soon.
If you can get to him.
I don't
Sure.
think you've really understood what's going on here, do you?
And we're fucked in 3, 2, 1.
And Tano, as you're asking what do you see in his eyes, you see cause. You see determination. You see a guy who is willing to die for what he believes. And you
Gains an ounce of respect for this little fuck.
and says, well, I think that's quite enough of that, don't you think? Why don't I show you, as he's like popping all of his bones and shit, what I'm really made of. And I need...
We have to fight.
Oh, I'm not going to be taken in today. If you want, you can all just leave. I have no qualms. You can all just take off. Go ahead. Pretend like you've never seen any of this. Of course.
I mean, didn't you call the meeting?
Yeah, wait, why did you call us?
I didn't call you at all. It was your founder or your leader that wanted so badly to meet me.
You've been the one hijacking the CEO, haven't you?
If he wasn't a big CEO, I would have punched him by now.
Oh, so you've seen my work. Ah, and of course,
Well, how could I not? It's everywhere.
That's the idea, my friend.
Good show. Good show, Killian. Or revolution, that is.
Revolution on the stage. Killian down on the page, I'm afraid.
He's Revolution?
You didn't notice?
Yeah, he's...
It's the accent. It gives it away.
I figured the Irish accent would have tipped you off.
My
I didn't really...
God, you really are a bunch of simpletons. Oh my God, did all of your brain go into your fucking haircut? Jesus Christ. Oh, this is too much. Christ, aren't you all just a fucking gang, aren't you? I mean, we got fucking hairbrush hair. We've got Phantom of the fucking Opera. We've got Blacksmith. And we've got, I'm really not sure what you are. What, you're like a nautical boy, I guess? I know what to call you. Deckhand. Oi, and then it seems we've got Mr. I'm too posh for the poor.
Throw Snickers under his breath, but it's like, no, stop. You can't laugh. This guy's a dick.
That was kind of funny.
Well, it seems that we might be simpletons, but it does seem like you got too many brains with just reusing the same insult over and over again.
Oh.
I got a mohawk for hair. Seems that's all you can come up with, though.
Oh, please. There's more I can go for, but I want to wait until you can actually show me what you're made of. I'd rather not embarrass you in front of all your friends. You all see as he begins to start. Boom, 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 boom. The Rubik's Cube going off. You are all swapped in places with Simon, you being swapped in Tano's place, Tano being put over in Simon's, Samir being swapped over with fucking Song of Storms, and Atomic Punk being swapped with Robert, and Robert being where Atomic Punk was. Atomic Punk, of course, is now far too far from Tano and demanifests as a result of it, but you are all now standing in a straight line in a completely disarrayed order.
What was a firing squad?
Oh, it's something like that. Well, come on then. Show me what you got. Everybody, roll initiative. He goes first.
Lovely.
All right. Why don't we kick this off with a banger, don't you think?
I think you're really overthinking this. We're not your enemies, but we'll have to defend ourselves.
Oh, no, on the contrary. If you all want, I seek no fight. You can go ahead and just leave if you want. Not to mention
But
that
we're here.
your pea-sized brains are no match for me.
Oh, he's the cocky one, eh?
Oh, cocky? Cocky, do you think? Are you fucking mad? I'm a fucking genius. I've got more degrees than that fucking thermometer on the wall over there.
That was slick.
Do you really want to test me, Blacksmith?
He is extraordinarily confident, if that's the...
Well,
Are you going to hammer me into place, are you? I bet you do a lot of that in your free time, don't you? Just hammering things down. I bet that's how you have to hammer down any sort of knowledge into your head as well,
No
too.
shit, Sherlock. It's kind of my job.
Oh, toy, are we now? Oh, are we going to go and pick some potatoes and go over to the farmlands, are we? Oh, let me go and take it down to Seamus Field, why don't you?
Yeah.
Guys, he's speaking another language. Do you have anything
I
he's saying?
think so. He's speaking leprechaun.
Oh, you want a
What are you
leprechaun?
gonna hit me with some lucky charms, are you?
I'll show you some magic now.
It's just Irish dialect.
He reaches in to his flannel and he pulls out a strange object. It's spherical in design. And he throws it over at you guys. And as he throws it, he starts to go off on the Rubik's Cube. Samir, you are no longer where you are standing.
Oh, God.
You're in the exact same place, but something's weird. Everything is upside down. Oh, God. You're on the ceiling. Oh, my.
no.
You're falling.
Can I cushion my fall?
Yes, you can. I need you to make an opposed roll anyways, because he has thrown something in your direction.
Is the ball heading for where I am right now or where I'm going to be?
It depends on your speed roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a platform.
You are not fast enough. As
What?
you make the barrier and you land on it. However, it seems that the ball lands on the barrier next to you, and you hear as beep, 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 as a strange gas begins to be released slowly, close to whatever surface it's on, heavy in nature. And all of you see as this gas is now falling down, going down towards you all.
Move away, please.
Looking at it, do I recognize it at all?
Brains roll.
Shit, I don't.
You have no fucking idea what this gas is. Samir, I need you to make me a bravery roll.
Fuck.
As you breathe in some of the gas, you begin coughing as a bit of... it's weird. It's not like it's your blood, but a lot of your saliva is coming out. Like, a lot of your saliva. You take a singular point of damage.
Oh. Am I able to, like, try and figure out what the hell this is?
Brains roll. Like, back when you were in Trinidad, you heard of this being used as a chemical warfare agent. It's called Adamsite, or diphenylamine chlorarsenine. I don't know how to fucking say this word.
Chlorosine?
Chlorosine. No, kind of chlorosine. It's commonly referred to as sneeze gas or vomit gas.
Ugh.
So, first things first, I'm seeing this clearly very heavy gas. I'm going to cover my nose with my jacket.
Okay.
And second thing I'm going to do, I have a couple of questions. First things first, are the chairs bolted down?
No, they are not.
Second question, are there any sturdy, like open pipes or hanging fixtures?
There are hanging fixtures, yeah.
I'm going to kind of send Slipknot up and kind of loop around the ceiling fan.
Okay.
And come back and grab one of the chairs.
Okay.
And now, I'm going to jump, yank, and send that chair flying towards Killian.
Very cool. He dodges almost effortlessly out of the way. Trying to use aerial attacks. Aren't you a nautical boy? Why don't you throw a fucking boat at me, why don't you?
I mean, first things first, there are no boats here, and granted, it was just a fun thing.
Tano, you know what to do.
Are you fucking... You're not. No.
No. Looks over and he's eating the chocolate bar from earlier.
Bar to boat.
Forgive me, Callahan, if I want to have a little fun with this.
Oh, please, by all means. Let's have a fucking party. I'm quite in the mood for
agree more.
dancing. Do you know how to do a jig?
Well, mostly sailor shanties.
Ho ho, my favorite. Do you know Leave Her Johnny?
Well, what sailor wouldn't?
Good man. Too bad I'm gonna have to put you in your place.
I'm gonna try and vacuum up all of the gas into a ball
Okay.
about the size of a baseball. And then I'm gonna pray for a home run, and I'm gonna swing and try and shoot the ball of gas back at Killian.
Escalation.
Oh, fuck
Oof.
this game, bro. Fuck this.
You go to make the home run. But before you can hit the ball, you see as Killian on his Rubik's Cube. Suddenly, you are once again no longer where you thought you were. You're not facing Killian, but instead, you have been moved over here, and you're facing your friends. And hey, bada bada bada, boom! Everybody, I need you to make me a speed roll.
I'll do it unopposed.
You're gonna take it unopposed.
Yep.
You take 14.
Whoa.
You take 14 points of damage.
I see.
Yep, Robert, you take 10 points of damage. Tano, you take 7 points of damage. As all of you breathe in this toxic gas that goes flying all over you in a puff, and you all begin to vomit, sneeze, and cry all at once.
Hey, Killian, you drink?
Oh, what do you think?
Oh, that's kind of a stupid question, but how about instead of fighting, you and me, we do a classic good old Scotch drinking contest with a good old bottle of drum by.
Oh, a man who knows his liquor.
How about it, my friend? Trust me, I don't want to fight you. I respect you, I respect your cause, and I think you're a good lad. So, how about it?
Make me a brains roll. Whilst I might be inclined for a drink afterwards, you guys are proven to be not the worst people I've ever fought against, but certainly not the best. I might be inclined to one after, but sorry, I'm gonna have to turn you down. My mind's gotta be in a good place, so I make sure I'm not, getting my ship stumped.
Hey, I hear you there. I'll respect that.
I'm not really looking for much of respect, but I appreciate it anyways, even if it is coming from a man who looks like he should have been in the Chinese ripoff of Phantom of the Opera.
Hey, you never know. I actually was the lead character in the Chinese ripoff of the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, well, I'll have to say, you're gonna have to put on a show for me.
Hey, I'll put on a show anytime. Just come on in and we'll have a drink and then I'll show you what I got.
Oh, trust me, I'm dying to see what you got.
I'm also very curious of what you have. This is monologue action, by the way.
Ooh, very nice.
The ability to switch people's positionings based on your Rubik's Cube, that's quite handy, if I do say so myself.
One of the bizarre points has been lowered. Oh, well, seems you might not all be as simpleton as I thought you were. It might be that you got some actual hint of a fucking cucumber brain in there. Well, you know what? I respect it. And if you actually manage to figure out my true state of power, then I tell you what, I'll take you up on that drink.
All right, then. It's a bet at that, then. Okay, enough silly talk. Let's get down and dirty.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
I'm gonna just eat American pie. I'll just move up here.
All right, sounds good.
Smart, intelligent. This man knows how to do it. But does that mean he has to see us coming? Of course, that would only imply one thing. He can only switch to what he knows is there. That Rubik's Cube might be just an activation of his Stan's ability.
Are you taking a monologue action?
Yes.
All right, so I am sorry, that is incorrect.
You're a good man. 16 years old. By the looks of it, you could possibly even outwit the best lawyer out there.
Oh, you think I
But I
could
have a
even
question.
out with the best lawyer out? I could if. You think you can go toe to toe with the likes of me in a battle of wits? Oh, I'd like to see you try.
Feelings on the washing machine. He's sending someone in.
Nice. Okay.
Peter, all right, computer love. It's time to give him the old surprise.
I'll give him something he doesn't even see coming.
You tell me, what's going to happen? Is the dryer on your left going to open, or is the washing machine on your right going to do something?
He thinks he's gonna make a contested brains roll against Computer Love.
Action will be given to computer love.
Oh, you give her a hype man?
Yeah.
He walks to the center between
both the dryer on the right and the washer on the left, and he says, "Well, under any normal circumstance, I'd have to say that it would be one or the other, of course. Or perhaps in which case you might just have both of them go off at the same time. But that would also not be taken into account on the fact that this ceiling fan right on top of me has started spinning much faster than it usually does. Isn't that right? Which is why you're not doing either of them."
You would be right, but you're wrong with one assumption. You think I didn't do anything ahead of time, as he throws his hat.
Looking at the ceiling fan, hears as you toss the hat, darts back. Actually, doesn't even look down. He just keeps looking at the ceiling fan as he is suddenly no longer there, but is instead over on the other aisle just below. And additionally, you notice the ceiling fan is no longer where it was either. It is now right here, spinning very violently, about to come off the hinges. And I need you to make me a bronze roll. The DC's not very high. Yeah, you dodge out of the way, and it doesn't hit you. And you're like right here now. You really think that you can pull one over me? Oh, no. You see, I predict exactly what you're going to do. That's how simple your brain functions compared to me. I have a special move, you see. I put myself in your shoes, and I know exactly what it is you're going to do.
He cut up one of the laundry machines as he tips with a smile. Yep, he's in the secret action.
Nice. All right, cool.
I'm declaring a secret action.
Sounds
He's
good.
going to reach into his bag of holding, and he's going to pull out the Godzilla miniature that he's been having for a while.
Okay.
And he hands it over to Atomic Punk. And Tano says, "Alright, Atomic Punk, neutron bomb, Godzilla miniature, grappling gun."
Okay.
And then Atomic Punk's going to take aim and fire at Killian
Ooh.
using the washing machine. Let's hopefully give it a little help.
Yikers. You shoot the grappling hook, and with his Rubik's Cube. Tano, you were in the same place, except now you're on the ceiling. And only this time, your grappling hook is not shooting at Killian, but is now shot
Here's
at
the
the
thing.
ceiling fan.
Here's the thing, though. That activates a secret action.
Okay.
Secret action was if I miss because Killian moves like Tano using his ability, I was actually aiming for the ground next to Killian, and I will pull myself towards him and punch his dick off the Atomic Punk.
That is really specific.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Don't really know if it gets you 2d6, but I'm feeling nice. Let's say it does. You are still flung onto the ceiling, and your grappling hook shoots over and hits the ceiling fan. But you were expecting something to go wrong. You were expecting something to be turned around. The ceiling fan gets caught in your grappling hook and pulls you, and you are now in a swaying motion, but you let go of the grappling hook, and you land right here next to Killian.
Oh my god, that actually fucking worked.
All right, you activate a villainous action.
Yeah, I figured. Villain's always bitches about getting hit.
The trigger for his villainous action is, and it's actually very convenient, and that you did so just as you did. If one of the opponents should counter his attack and then immediately lead with an attack of their own, Killian shall use his Rubik's Cube before you, instead of going to go punch his dick off, are moved not next to him, but rather right over here in front of this laundry machine as he has to think very quickly. You punch the door off of the washing machine.
Damn it. As soon as Tano punches the door, it's like, damn it, that dick was mine.
Oh, come on, meathead. Do you really think you can land a hit on me? I know what you're going to do before you've even done it. I will say, you did surprise me with that move that you pulled there, using the fan to your advantage. But I'd call that just gut instinct more than actual intellect. What with coming from a... What are you even trying to pull off? Are you trying to be a fucking gracer? Didn't that die out fucking more than 500 years ago? Walking around with a leather jacket and your errands? What are you trying to do here? Mix John Travolta with a bit of fucking Green Day?
Well, I might be trying to pull off a greaser look, but this is not
Understand.
pull off a lumberjack look with that plaid freaking shirt. Right?
Oh, wow. That's original.
I'm gonna murder this kid. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm going to take that washing machine door that I punched off. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna channel my inner Josiah, and I'm gonna surf it on the ground towards Killian.
Oh, may he rest in peace. Long live. Next up is Kellyan Callahan.
He looks around at all of you and says, "Well, it seems as though you really haven't figured it out all yet, have you? That's all right. I'm sure you're going to get it. Eventually. I'll admit, my ability is not that complicated in itself. It's rather straightforward. Surprised you haven't gotten it already. But that's no matter. I'd still like to have a bit of fun with yous. Any, many, miny, you." As he points over at Simon. You seem to be the most learned out of everyone. Please.
Oh, all right then.
I'd like to get to know you more. And he is suddenly right in front of you. Personally. Simon, in that instant, well, you see him pull something out from his jean pocket. It looks like as though he's gonna go for a jabbing motion.
Slipknot is going to loop around him, kind of wrap around that wrist, and not try to pull it away, but try to spin him around.
Okay. Escalation.
All right. Come on, game. Don't fuck me.
Don't fuck me, game. It grabs him, and it begins to spin him, but it's not quite enough from keeping him from hitting his target, as he's still able to get his hand out and using the motion of Slipknot, twisting him to the left, using his right hand, is able to jab you with a pen? No, it's not quite a pen. It looks cylindrical, and it seems to have...
It's a syringe.
Not exactly. By your account, it would look something kind of like an EpiPen.
That wouldn't happen to be epinephrine, would it?
4 points of damage. It is. And you have been injected with a small dosage of epinephrine.
Which is basically concentrated manufactured adrenaline.
Precisely. Things start getting very vivid for you. And you feel as your heart rate increases and your blood starts pumping and you're in it. But your focus is very hard to keep now, but you are pumped. Reach into his coat and you hear something as a button. Beep. And he ends his turn.
All right, does he still have the EpiPen out?
Yes. And he is turned around.
Okay, judging by the fact that he just nicked me, I would assume I didn't get full dosage.
No, you definitely didn't.
All right, I'm going to Slipknot being around that same wrist. I'm going to wrap one arm around him, snap Slipknot and try to cause him to inject himself with the rest of the dosage.
Ooh. You've triggered a villainous action.
Figures.
This villainous action is called Wrong Side of the Highway. If any one of the opponents attempts to use one of Killian's gadgets against him, he will dodge out of the way. Well, in this case, I suppose just maneuver out of the way and try to run it back at them. Oh my god, you won. Fuck. You see as he attempts to, and he quickly, like, sort of picks his knee up, like going to the left, so that he just simply passes by him. And then in that motion, he tries to carry his arm going all the way backwards and hitting you in the stomach. But you manage to see it coming, and you grab him by the wrist. As you grab him, he turns his head, looks over at you, and says, "Oh, well, sailor boy, looks like you're a bit more formidable than I would have took you for."
Well, granted, I do have that kind of effect on people.
Oh, so I can see. You know, it's a shame. I feel like if we would have met in any other sort of context, you and I might get along a bit better.
Really just misunderstanding the situation.
Misunderstanding? You don't know a single thing about me. You'll keep talking about all you. All
So
we don't want to
You're
attack.
just an Irish Robin Hood.
Don't
that's
want to
what you
attack. Robin Hood wishes he was half as good looking as I was.
I mean, you're not as sharp as him.
You think you know the whole story, but you really don't, do you? You take me for
I mean,
a Robin Hood, but do you really know what there is to it? I don't think you do. All you think you know is the fact that you're not the enemy. You're not anything more. But there's so much more to it than you even think, simpleton. And I'll die for what I believe in. Will ye?
Helping the poor. Those less fortunate.
So much more.
So, I would like to take a monologue action.
Gotcha.
You know, I really do think that we probably should get to know each other a bit better. As you've so clearly expressed, and I'm very interested in that. Would it be too hard for you to enlighten me on a certain something?
Oh, please, by all means.
Well, when I first saw you fiddling around with your cube there, very nice toy, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I made it myself.
Very well polished. At first, I thought that you were just swapping things around, switching one thing with another thing, but it doesn't really seem that way, does it? Not really.
Oh.
I suspect that just like how one would manipulate the position and orientation of the spaces on a Rubik's Cube, you have the ability to not only change the position of objects, but also manipulate their orientation as well. To your own advantage, of course.
Oh. Well, my dear friend, you're catching on quite quick. You drop a point of his Bizarre Field. Yes, he can change the orientation of objects as well as their position.
Well, I clearly don't have all of the pieces together yet, and one can't simply put together a full puzzle without all the pieces.
Oh, no, not quite. But you're very close. I'm quite impressed, actually.
Actually, I'm gonna use a learning point. For American Pie.
Ooh.
After I've eaten the pie, I can use the damage I've absorbed to negation damage towards an attack made from a enemy user.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna go in front of Killian and just sit in front of him.
All right. The fuck are you trying to do here? You're trying to eye-fuck me. Because I can eye-fuck you right back. You see as he starts, like, making motions with his eyebrows in, like, really weird, eccentric way.
No, I don't want to hurt you in any way. I respect you, so...
He's smart, but acts like a retard.
Wait a minute. You respect me? You don't know a thing about me.
On the contrary, I respect you due to your cause, due to your ambition, and, well, you seem like the kind of bloke that would be willing to die for what he believes in. And, well, that's something I can't just ignore, so I'm not trying anything funny. I simply just showing my gratitude.
Huh. All right, then. We can respect that. All right.
Killian, if I might be able to inquire, what is your objective?
My objective?
Yeah.
That depends on who you're asking. If you're asking, oh, the Great Revolution, my objective is to bring down the tyranny that is the Imperial Legion and bring justice to all the unfortunate disenfranchised people who live in the slums and don't get nearly as much as they should.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But if you ask
about
third
world stuff.
Oh, you do now. Where are you from?
Trinidad.
Oh.
Bet you haven't heard of that place.
I'm a fucking genius. I could probably name the provinces of your country.
Yeah.
South America, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
Yeah.
We're not great. Not great off. And I think we're going into, what, war?
Oh, yeah. I've been reading up about it. It's quite bad over there, I imagine.
Might not show it, but it's kind of it's getting to me a little bit.
You have family back there, don't you?
Whole family and my best friend is in the military, so yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like Jen said, I respect you for what you're trying to do with, like, for the people who have it, worse off than, the Emperor. I have met this dude. He's kind of up his own ass.
He doesn't know a thing about nothing. He's so brainwashed by the own travesties and the niceties of his own fucking palace. He doesn't understand what's actually going on in the rest of his empire. He doesn't even understand what's going on down the fucking road. People starving, flocking to drug usage. dying
Oh,
in the
yeah.
streets every
You
night.
would- Yeah, no. I really don't want to fight you because our objectives are somewhat the same. I guess a common goal. But I don't know what to do because if you insist on attacking, I'm gonna have to defend myself. But kind of stuck here.
You asked me what exactly my purpose for doing this is. Speaking as Killian Callahan and not as a revolution. I'm trying to save my mum.
Oh.
Hmm.
Disease?
Yeah. Cancer.
Oh.
It's in her brain. We can't afford the
like to have
treatment. I can't afford the
dying-
insurance.
A dying relative.
You know, it's funny, even with all my PhDs, all the grant money I've ever been getting, I can't use it on myself. Isn't that so fucked?
Yeah.
I can only spend it towards my own projects or my own experiments or my own PhD getting fucking travesties. But no, I can't spend a dime of
Didn't
it.
you yoink a bunch of money from the bank?
Yeah, I did. Tell you exactly what I'm going to
What
use it for.
Did you take for the cancer patient?
I took my fair share. It's not enough, but it's damn near closer than I was yesterday. And I'll tell you one thing.
How expensive is it?
It's a malignant tumor that's traveling along her brain stem. It's at the cusp of her medulla oblongata. Do you know what that is?
It's the control center for lungs.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say, I'm not a doctor.
It's a part of your brain that controls all of the subconscious controlling. Your heart.
Your heart, your lungs, your breathing.
Your
your
lungs,
blinking.
your breathing.
You're probably a 1 in a million. Probably.
Probably more than that. I'm not a medical
Fucking-
expert. That's unfortunately not my area of expertise. I'm a mathematical genius. I can probably make a fucking time machine if I really tried.
I do recognize some of the equations on your shirt.
Ah, yes, you like them. Particle physics. All to deal with
Quantum stuff.
Yeah?
I can't make heads or tails of it, you know.
It's funny, I didn't think I'd be having a conversation being all tied up around here. No pun intended, of course.
Well, you know, you might have more in common with the people around you than you might think.
Is that so?
You need money, don't you?
Yeah. Money I can actually spend on myself. Because as per the Legion's protocols and policies regarding grant money, can only be used for the betterment of the Legion, not the betterment of yourself.
I mean, we have
both.
We have what is fucking Sato? Is he like a billionaire?
What if the person trying to get in contact with you could help out with that?
He could help you. He has the money. Look at my arm.
Yes.
He did this. He helped me out with this.
Wait a minute.
And I can help you with the medicine.
This dude
My
over
name
here with the
is-
soul patch has a whole company.
Are you all...
Name?
We don't have to fight, Killian. We can work together.
You want to help me?
We're enemies,
trying-
as we stated.
We're not enemies.
Killian, I really, really don't want to do this, and you just stabbed me.
Oi, with an EpiPen? Don't worry, it was only going to put you out for a bit. Heighten your senses, make you go a little bit berserk.
Well, oh yes, I'm seeing dancing unicorns in the corner right now.
Oi, you're so small it would actually have a great effect on you, but you'd be knocked out pretty soon. A small guy like yourself.
You're not much more fit.
Oi, I'm doing pretty alright.
Look,
We all can benefit from
Well, I'm small, but I'm toned.
ability. You have your movement, and well, we have our friend,
You're also a damn good hacker, I'm assuming.
and you
broke
are.
into a radio station.
Oh, that
That
was
is-
child's play.
And well, we figured that isn't, but
For you,
that
maybe.
is very impressive for someone of well our capabilities, and well, basically what I'm trying to get at is we could benefit greatly from each other's services. We don't have to fight.
Actually,
I as I said before, I respect you greatly, and I'd rather have a drink with you and leave this dirty damn laundromat than, well, look at you and try and restrain you. It's not what I want to do.
The last thing I want to do is fight.
Soiler boy, what's your name?
Who,
Huh?
me?
Yeah, you. The one that's tying me up right now.
I mean, everyone here knows me as Simon Hayashi. But that's not actually my name.
Oh?
Oh.
What's your name then?
You see, I hail from the British Isles.
Oh, I thought I heard an inkling of accent in there, Japanese.
Came here as a child, didn't know what was going on at all. Very authoritarian over there. I very much understand why we left so suddenly.
Oi.
Um,
Yeah. My parents
Simon
did the same.
Haley.
Haley?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
He shakes your hand in a bit of confusion. You see that he has a perplexed look on his face.
You're not the only one doing things for your family.
He
Hell, I'm trying to repay my debt to my parents.
takes a step back.
That's why I took this job.
At this point, I completely release him.
He looks around at all of you and he says, well, answer me this. How am I supposed to know that the second I let my guard down, and let's say I go with yous, how do I know that you're not just going to turn me into Japanese authorities, yeah? I stole lots of money. I've committed various crimes against the empire itself. I could be tried and executed in a heartbeat.
We need you to trust us when we say that the DSAA doesn't exist anymore.
Killian, as you, well, I mean, would have noticed, I came here and shot a gun in the middle of a laundromat out in cold day.
So what?
That is its own crime on itself.
He's a meathead.
If you were a Japanese authority, you'd be well within your rights to do so.
No. That is disrupting the peace. That is a major crime even for a Japanese police officer.
But you're not a police officer, are you? You work with the government.
Hell
Directly.
with the government. I don't work for those pieces of trash. The government, that same government we both want to destroy, killed my family, killed my brothers and sisters. They destroyed the very place I grew up in. And I was captured and tortured for days on end, for years, because of that government. I would rather kill myself than lay a finger on aiding this vile Japanese government.
I think we can all agree that when we all decided, when we originally did join the DSAA, we weren't doing it out of the goodness of our hearts. We were doing it because we all wanted something that only the government could give us.
And sadly, that came at a price. That someone we trust's life.
You know, I'm not sure what it is exactly about you, Phantom of the Opera, but I feel like you're telling the truth.
I wouldn't lie to such a good bloke as yourself. So how about that drink?
It's funny you guys are all saying this because I don't agree with a goddamn thing. Julian, I don't respect you at all. And the reason why is because we've told you this entire time that we're here on your side, and yet you've still chosen to fight us. A guy that's is willing to die for their cause. It sure seems like you're doing all you can to try and sabotage it yourself. See, to me, you just seem like a potato farming son of a bitch, right? Here's the thing. Well, I do think that. I think it's definitely possible for us to come to a mutual understanding. But don't get me wrong, I still want to kick the shit out of you. Sure, you want to do the same thing to me.
Oh. Potato farming son of a bitch.
Classic. Oh, man. Oh, I never get tired of that one.
You have an issue with your mother. As you can see, we each have our own encounters with the dark side of the Japanese government, the dark side of humanity in general. Mir and his hometown, Zhen and his family, even to an extent me and Simon, even Robert in his own
way.
Let's just say I'd rather not speak about it right here. He holds his arm. Let's just say I lost more than I thought I could ever want, and nothing can replace it.
Devlyn. You need money. You have money. You need someone who's smart and isn't a dickhead, right?
I mean, I'll take that insult too, but I'll take it lying down.
Listen here, Amared. Your potato farmer joke really made me laugh. That was good. But I feel you misunderstand. I'm not trying to sabotage my own damn movement. When you're working against an entire legion, I can't afford to take chances. I can't afford to trust any of the likes of yous just because you say you can. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? What if I went up to you and I said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm a gangster too. I want to join your gang. Come on, go ahead. Let me." I'm sure you wouldn't feel the same now, would you?
See, you're right. I would have taken one look at you, one look into your eyes. I would have embraced you. I can tell what you want, what you're willing to die for, something that we've been working to achieve. Or, not to be fair, not too long, but willing to die for it as well. At least I am. Maybe, I wouldn't go with a drink with you because you're not a kid, but sure as hell would maybe sneak you a couple of drinks of scotch.
Oh, it's funny you think you don't have a fake ID.
I feel like you would start as soon as you could get your hands on a bottle of liquor.
I'm not a
No, that's
fucking
racist. Don't start that.
I'm not a fucking drunkard. I have to keep my brain somewhat functioning in order to keep up with all this genius. But
I mean, funnily enough, some people actually do get smart under the influence.
you know, I have heard
Well,
of
that's
that.
because they were dumb, they're dumb sober.
His bizarre field drops.
It's okay. I am Robert Speedwagon, and on the phone is the man you are looking for.
I think you mean the
We
man
can
that's looking for me.
Yes. Oh, Computer Love, you can come out of the washer now. She's technically over 110 years old, so she'll probably know how to help your mom in some way. Literally all the information through the 110 years.
All right.
And he puts the phone on speaker. All right, everyone can hear you now.
Hello! I imagine everyone can hear me now, yes? Great! Is that Revolution over there on the other side?
Yeah, he's currently kind of confused, giving me that complex look, like you fucking
ain't fighting
serious
no
over
more.
the phone look. Yeah,
it's,
I mean that's a plus.
Revolution.
My goodness! You were fighting? I thought this was supposed to be a just general meeting.
He confused us as the DSA
Get other plans.
members, which
Oh, you put two different conflicting groups together as soon as you contacted one out of the blue. Quite frankly, what did you expect was going to happen?
I mean, Simon over here has kind of got a point. It probably would have served you best to just come here yourself.
I mean,
Especially considering the confrontational nature most of our group has.
Oi, they came in here and fucking blasted a cap off. Surely got my attention.
yeah, that was
My
that was
God, you all shot a gun?
that,
It
No,
wasn't a gun.
That's
It
the
was more of a
spunk I
thing.
expect from you all.
And that's why I like you, Sato.
Right back at you, Mr. Shu. Well,
Hell yeah.
suffice to say, Mr. Revolution, I'm sorry, do you have another name I can possibly call you by? Do you have a first name, last name?
Oi, name's Kellyan. Kellyan Callahan.
Well, I'll say, the Killian Callahan.
Yes, sir. In the flesh.
My goodness, well, I must say I am quite pushed back. A child prodigy and genius of our very country, here, committing what is essentially the equivalent of a Robin Hood act, leading a revolution of the people. Why, it's almost poetic.
I mean, think about it. Robin Hood did technically start it off at an early age.
Then I say it's quite appropriate indeed. Well, I assume you have all told him what the general deal is, and the sort of the order and what we're doing and everything of like that.
He needs to be convinced.
Beth.
Let's meet up at Paolo's.
Oh, not again.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, you're talking about that nice Italian restaurant down the road.
Yeah.
Man, they make everything.
Oh, I know. They make me Irish food all the time.
They made me fucking doubles. I didn't even know he had chickpeas back there.
I didn't even know he was able to
Little-
get food from Ireland.
So, Revolution or Killian or what the heck do you want to be called?
Look, Revolution's a stage name. Just call me Killian.
Killy.
Oh, don't call me that. I will actually fucking murder you.
Was that your nickname that your mom gave you?
No, she called me Lynn.
Well, Killian Callahan, I think I'm gonna call you Cal. Yeah,
Cal?
Cal.
That's strange.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of a pet name for a child that doesn't involve the first syllable of the name.
Well.
Cal is the first syllable of his last name.
Cal.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. My mother was, she's a creative one. That's besides the point. You can call me Lynn, you can call me Killian, or I suppose Hammerhead here is going to call me Cal.
Gives a thumbs up and like a toothy smile.
Right. I suppose I'll hear yous out.
Are you done trying to kill us now?
Yeah. Wasn't like
That
you.
thing was
We're all going to be
funky.
guessing my real powers ability anyways, so it's fine.
Well,
Sure,
you're
we're
probably
pretty
one of the
close.
people we want to kill the least right now. You're one of the more reasonable people I think we've come up against.
Well then. I suppose that's
Reasonable.
for something.
Did you see how he insulted my hair?
Oh
That's
my god, you
reasonable.
look like a flat paintbrush, alright?
Guys, it's getting old, guys. You need to come up with some new material. Seriously.
Would you rather me poke at the fact that you're not wearing a shirt underneath that? Are you? Don't tell me. Is that a fucking...
Oh.
Is that an ab
Are
shirt?
you wearing a fucking wife beater under that?
Yeah, so what about it, huh?
Oh my god. You know, I don't even think I need to say anything.
Oh, it's funny because I was just about to fuck you up, alright?
Oh,
It
yeah?
was just about to happen. It really was. You're gonna be so fucked. You
Oh.
would not have, you would come back from it.
Oh,
been
I wouldn't come back from it at all, yeah. Okay, thanks, Rush.
I sense the beginnings of a great friendship.
Yeah, between you two, you'll butt heads so constantly you'll be literal hammerheads.
Yeah, I think Cal here is more of a cat kind of guy.
You look more like an eel.
You look more like
mean-
like maybe like an earthworm, you know? All in.
Alright.
Lots of talking shit, Stein.
Might be a shit stain, but at least I'm not a human tangerine with that hair of yours.
Oh, I get it, right, because I'm ginger. Right, because I'm Irish.
Sorry, how many times did you bring up my
I
hairstyle?
see,
How many
I
times? Was it four, maybe?
I see.
4 different times?
Yeah. Oh, so original. Let's make fun of the Irish boy for being Irish now, aye?
Next time, you shouldn't be, alright?
Oh,
Just be born different.
How long have you been in Japan, alright?
Hey, Computer Love, can you please contact Amadeus so you two can work out something? I would like it if you two can figure out what he means by that sooner.
Robert,
Maybe
I
you two can figure out how to...
really don't want to work with that girl.
We don't really have much of a choice
Amadeus is
now,
the cool
do we?
one. Hey, Cal, Amadeus is the cool one. Computer Club's kind of the one.
She's like okay, so Amadeus is like calm and composed. Computer Love is kinda
bitchy.
She's a yandere.
I am not a
Would you please
fucking
be nice to her?
yandere.
Shit, she heard us, guys, we gotta
I
scatter.
don't know, man. If what would you
just
do
a
if
lolly.
no, Computer Love. What would you do if you saw a girl hitting on Robert? What would you do?
I'd fucking kill her.
Yeah, that's a yandere for you.
I will blow up your house, Samir.
You could fucking try.
I
You probably
will.
do it.
I
You
fucking
could,
will.
You could do
you want me to order an orbital strike from a fucking satellite? Because I can do that too, Samir.
Also, just by the way, Cal,
Can't
if you ever
fucking
really
touch
need
me.
to, you can just destroy this device she's in, and that'll kill her. So honestly, not that
Don't
scary.
you ever dare think about that. I am not going to have her fucking get destroyed because, you know, you're just...
Maybe just
I'm
don't
just
walk
gonna get
in
away.
your house then. That might be the first
Hey,
step.
computer love, I
avoiding it.
lived the first 12 years of my life without any electronic device. I can
I
go
will
without it.
handle computer love.
Hey, Killian, while
It
they're
will
talking,
be
let's
my
go get that
responsibility.
drink.
You know, I think I'll be all right with
She'll
that.
be my responsibility. Yeah, she'll be my responsibility, none of
You guys
yours.
mind if I join you?
Ah, come ahead, paintbrush. We can get more acquainted.
All right, mophead.
Oi!
Work with.
Haley, are you coming? I know he's not here, but, you know, he'll probably say like, oh, yes, coming. And he fucking, you know.
Yes.
All right, just computer love. Just try not to make any death threats, please. I want to get along with them as much as possible. Just go work with her, please, for my sake.
If that bitch continues to show me no fucking emotion to anything I say, I am going to literally explode. I will explode into nothing but data.
I think it's.
Please
sorry, Peter, but I
don't.
think she's just
Really
too cool to actually
appreciate-
give you a response.
No, it's just that she's mostly based on pure logic. You just have to get used to it.
I think it's because she's made of purely fucking bitchery.
Okay, you and I need to have a long talk about this attitude of yours.
Hey, Zhen, when we get to Paolo's, you want to swap drinks?
But why would we swap out? We
I
just
don't know. Like, I want to try something new. I've been getting this, like, rum punch.
No, salt water's actually really tasty.
I am not.
if you try.
Okay, I've been in the ocean.
Really tried it before.
That stuff tastes like shit.
That's the difference
Try
in the
it.
salt water, though. That's like natural salt water, alright? That's gross.
How
If you
about
want
this,
something
computer?
good, just ice rum and Coke, dude. It's like the best.
How about this, computer love? I'll buy you new software or a
Alright.
new game of your choice, so you can just look forward to that.
As the party makes their way, walking down the street, Robert talking to Computer Love, trying to get her to just fucking listen. All the guys now getting to know each other as there's a new companion. Someone different. But hopefully, someone who will fit right in. And I feel it is only appropriate. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we introduce the latest addition to the Samurai, Killian Callahan.
Let's fucking go.
We did it.
Yeah, bro.
Me and fucking Cesar were in our
So
DMs just like freaking out about how we actually
Does he tell us his dad?
Mr. Unagami meets you, explains the entire situation to Killian. His mother is moved from the hospital that she's in to instead the compound and is going to be taken care of by the finest scientists under Unagami Incorporated. That Mr. Unagami asks is for his services in return and helping take down not only the Emperor, but helping trace and find out more about Mr. V. We find ourselves, as the party spends the rest of their night getting to know their new compatriot, somewhere else. A far different place. We are found in the study of a aristocratic man, quite put together, as he is going through his various documents before he receives a phone call.
Yes. Hello? Ah, yes. Richard, of course. No, I'm not quite aware. Could you please go on? Ah, yes, no. I suspect that the deal shall go quite fine, quite fine. We are looking to incorporate much more imports into the cars. Yes. No, of course, of course. Yes.
As he is talking, we hear the sound of a vase being knocked over.
What? Connie? Connie, are you playing with the maid again? Did you drop something? I told you, you can't be doing that around Daddy's office. Connie? Connie!
Egg, you're it.
Like, I heard like just Connie and then someone speak.
Oh.
Happening.
It's happening.
Oh god.
It's happening.
It's happening. Oh,
It's
no.
happening.
Oh, it's happening.
No. No, I have to actually draw this thing now.
I did not hear
Yeah.
that.
If for any of you that didn't hear that, he said, "Tag, you're it."
Egg, you're it.
Oh no.
Oh, well, that's it for
I'm gonna
this
eat your guys'
session,
fucking asses
folks.
out next session. I'm gonna eat your ass.
Oh, we're gonna be
I
in
am
for
going
a.
to stream because
We're gonna be
all I
in for
heard
a
was
treat next session, boys.
All I heard was
That was fucking awesome. Let's do some bizarre points real quick, and let's fucking get this party over with.
I don't think Robert did much of anything.
We gotta
did he?
give one to fucking Simon and Samir for their sob story backstory. Also Zhen for that domino effect.
That was pretty
Like
good.
he was the one who stopped fighting, and I was like, you know what? We're doing this.
Agreed. I think we
Jack
gotta
did
give
the
it to
second.
Shen for the fucking pacifist route. That was so good.
Yeah.
Can we give one to fucking to Nishi's brother for being so bad? I'm kidding.
Nah.
Okay, what about bizarre point for Sato for having such a cute fucking stand?
Yes. No, we have to give one to the stand.
To the
itself.
stand. We give a bizarre
That
point
little
to
guy is
Metal
amazing.
Days.
I love him.
Oh, he's such a boy.
I mean,
I love Metal
this-
Days so much. Ooh, somebody in the chat, Tally says
Man
they
did not
want to
get
give
stabbed,
they
so-
want to give bizarre points to Killian.
I mean, he
You
was.
can't give bizarre points just to being
great.
Killian because then he'll get too many.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I think everybody can just give themselves a bizarre point for the role play this match. This was really really good.
We never get to hear his stand's name or what ability does, so
His
let's
stand's
hear it.
name is Revolution,
Revolution.
Oh,
Name.
okay.
and
Yeah.
his stand his
as
stand
much.
takes the form of a Rubik's cube, and it has the ability to not swap things around, but it has the ability to change the orientation of the room itself. See, the reason why I had you guys make brain rolls every time you got swapped around was to see if you'd notice that the floor you were standing on moved with you.
Oh.
I thought to ask about that, and I should have.
Yeah.
But then again, Simon never got swapped around, so it makes sense that it wouldn't occur to him.
Precisely. All right, who is ready to
With
see
no
this
rule
goddamn
against
I
art,
mean,
dude?
Has anyone noticed that Nishi and
Ka-chow.
Robert...
Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Oh
I
my
love
god, he's so
So cute.
adorable. I love him so fucking much.
Who did the art for him, by the way?
My boy Rohan right here. Yeah, I think with that, there's really nothing left else to say. Any of you guys got anything you want to say to the audience before we sign off?
Not really.
Samurai of the Folded Sun, bite size.
Ooh.
Bite size.
Bite size.
That
At a
actually would be a fun
reasonable hour.
no.
4 hours and
Fuck
20
that.
minutes.
Samurai of the Folded Sun. Woo! Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, fucker.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.